Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome to the DA's office. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us on a Sunday night. Appreciate you guys. Hey, look, I don't need to tell you, it's YouTube rules. You know what to do. Hit the like button. As soon as you join in, man, hit the like button. Let everybody know what's going on. Let everybody know we hanging out over here. I see 60, 70 y'all in the chat. Thank you for being here. Help others find us, all right? Send that love out there with the share if you can. If you can share it. If not, that's cool too. Say what's up to your peoples in the chat. Everybody get it chopping because we about to have some fun. We about to hang out. Gonna have a good time tonight. Hey, look, I've been on a tear lately, man. I'm so freaking busy, man. But I have to say one of the most like big highlight moments of my life happened on Friday. My granddaughter was born. All right. So I am officially a grandpa, but y'all can't call me Gramps. I don't want to hear it. Don't call me Gramp or Grandpa or Pawpaw or none of that. All right. It's the DA. All right. That's what's up. But yeah, Genesis is her name, and she's beautiful. And look, it's been a whirlwind roller coaster for my family. I'm just enjoying every minute of it. So appreciate everybody's love, support. It's awesome. Yeah, man. Look, Joseph, I just said, what did I just get through saying, man? I don't want none of that pawpaw, abuelo. No. It's the DA. It's the DA. You know what, man? When you get to that stage, it's like, go ahead, call me pawpaw. It's all good. All right, call me whatever you want to call me. That's what I called my grandfather. I called him pawpaw. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. More life, another beautiful life coming into the world with God's blessings, and you'd love to see it. So hey, it's been a whirlwind weekend, man. I was on like New Black Street, and then I actually before that I did the For the Homies podcast on Thursday. I did New Black Street on Friday, and I had enough time to throw together a couple of videos on Saturday, and then today I did George the Giant Slayer, and now I'm here. So I've been a busy man this week. Yeah, Genesis. Isn't that a beautiful name? I didn't even think about it, but that's a very, very beautiful name. So yeah, I'm so glad that the birth came out okay. The family is at home. Everybody's resting comfortably. So it's really cool. It's really cool. So shout out to my son, his lovely girl, and Genesis. All right. Thank you very much, guys. All right. Look, we know what we do here, man. We got to give love to all of the people that's hanging out in the chat. We got a lot of folks right now. Again, don't forget to hit the like button. All right. And yeah, let me find who is here, as a matter of fact, because I don't have that up quite yet. It's crazy because I was trying to, I set the show and then I ran to the store and I literally just got back at like 7:55, and it was like, why am I getting back so late? Well, it's because, people in the store. You can't do that, man. If it's like, okay, I got an hour, I should be cool. Nope. Barely got back. 55 minutes. Store only 10 minutes away. All right. Store only 10 minutes away. Took me 55 minutes to get from here to the store and back because of people in the store, like one register or maybe two registers was up. It's ridiculous, man. Anyway, shout out to everybody here. Thank you very much. Let's say what's up to Angel Gonzalez is in the house. What's up, the casual reviewer? I'm going to have to bring you on one of these days and see what you think about some of these topics, bro. We got Anime Mania 500. We got Ash Per Chief in the house along with Chris J. Psycho Man 90 is here as well. Deleted Scenes is in the house along with DJ Amp. Draconis is in the house. What's good with you, Draconis? Extreme Meme is here along with Fark YouTube. I think I'm saying that right. Fark YouTube. All right. We got Ghostrifter is also in the house. Joseph Lanham always here. What's up, Joseph? Joseph McCray is in the house. Leia plus size. How you doing, Leia? Mr. Fawful, one of my mods, hanging out with us. We got Name in the house. Uppercase and lowercase. I don't know what happened to the lowercase name. Maybe he dipped out for a minute, but I know he's here. Shout out to both names. Finally, in the same place at the same time. Some people said it couldn't happen. We got Nestor Panios hanging out with us. Plonk is in the house. What's good with you, Plonk? Rafa Balde also in the house, along with Ram Warrior 2500. Ray Glendenning is also here. Red Banana Green is in the house. Rockefeller Plaza is here. Shout out to him. We got Ryan Conway, SJ, Sergeant Giratina is here, along with Sledge, Soup Can, Stacy Gardner, Stephanie Napolitan, and Weekend Wednesday. Let's see, Budgie Cat just joined up. What's up, Budget Cat? Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, guys, let's go ahead. Let's get some of our guests online. One of our guests out of town, at least out of where he normally is, but he's joining in with another of the homies. Let's bring on Cyfax.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Guess where I'm at, man. Dude,
Cyfax is hanging out with Uncle T tonight for some reason. I don't know what's going on, fellas.
I'm out in Carson for the night. For some reason, my training for my first day is out here, and then I'm back towards a store that's like right next door to where I'm at. So I don't know what's going on, but I gotta be out here for one day. So why not say what's up?
Hey man, that's cool. Thanks for being here. Are you here? Yeah. Angel says there's an echo going on.
Huh. I'm not sure. This is all T set up. I'll be back in a minute. Maybe he can fix it.
Did that help? Did that help everybody? Can you still hear? I hit echo cancellation in StreamYard. Hopefully that fixes it. I don't hear it anymore now. I don't hear it, so it must be all right.
He hit the cancellation, so hopefully it works.
Yeah, I hit echo cancellation on T's mic. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, much better. Okay, thank you. Sounds good. Perfect. Thanks, fellas. Thank you, everybody. All right, so look, man, we've had a lot going on this week. This week has been very, very, very packed. And there's a lot happening, and it's crazy because a lot of the normal movie news that you hear, like from Marvel, Star Wars, and DC, that's kind of dead. And other things are starting to pick up. So I'm kind of happy to see that, because we need to talk about more than just the major franchises. We had a new movie that dropped in theaters, Weapons, which I absolutely loved, man. I thought it was a dynamite movie. Cyfax, I know you saw it as well. I've seen it twice now because I'm
gonna catch it again for sure.
Yeah, I saw it just to do my quick review on Thursday afternoon. All right, I saw the 217 showing. There's T. What up, T?
Congratulations, baby.
Hey, congrats, man.
Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks. I appreciate it, man. You know what? It's funny, man. Like the same feeling about being a father and being a grandfather, it really doesn't change. You're just excited. You're happy. You're excited. It's a new life. It's a new beginning, for this family and everything. And it's kind of cool. So, yeah, it's all the way good, man. So, yeah, if y'all coming in late, I just announced that, my son just had his first child. So I'm officially Grandpa DA, but y'all can't call me that. It's just the DA to everybody. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing, and yeah, so there that is. But yeah, I was just saying, man, there's just so much going on. A lot of things cracking off that have nothing to do with Marvel or DC, but there's plenty of Marvel and DC to discuss. We'll get to it. But Weapons being the #1 movie in the box office this week, and then pretty much Fantastic Four solidifying itself as an absolute failure. And now the question is what does Marvel do here? We've been talking about that for the last couple of weeks. So I don't know where Marvel goes now, man. I think they're throwing a lot of Spider-Man brand new day stuff that just had behind the scenes. We'll look at that a little bit later. But they're throwing a lot of stuff out there for Spider-Man to try to maybe distract us from the fact that the Fantastic Four is a giant flop right now. It feels like it anyway. Because we're getting more like behind the scenes stuff than we've ever gotten. I don't think we've ever gotten this much behind the scenes stuff when it comes to a Marvel movie so early in the game. So that's another piece of it. And then, of course, we got K-pop Demon Hunters is just taking over right now. We got a One Piece trailer we're going to check out. And then we'll talk a little bit more about Superman. And then, of course, War of the Worlds. Did you guys see War of the Worlds? Did you have a chance to see that, Cyfax?
No, I've heard nothing but bad things about it though, because that's the high school one, right? On Prime.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but it is like really making news as just being a god awful movie. All right, so we're gonna check that out in just a bit. But before we do, we got to get on with the show. Again, shout out to everybody. We got a couple of early ones. Captain Keebs drops 5 Derek the DA membership. Shout out to you, Captain Keebs. Thank you very much for lacing the channel up with some love and support. We appreciate it. Thank you. If you guys got a gifted membership from Captain Keebs, make sure you go over there and give him some love and say thank you for that. And then we got Emily Kruger, member for 7 months. Jez, happy Sunday. Yeah, thank you, Emily. Happy Sunday to you as well. All right, let's get on with the show. Actually, let's say what's up to all the members, the brand new members that just came in. Oh, because guess what? Man, this guy, he can't stand it if somebody else gets some memberships. He comes through. Dragon Master 0 drops 5 gifted memberships. Thanks, Dragon Master. Didn't even see you in there, but thank you, bro. Thank you as always. Everybody, you know Dragon Master. He's got his own emoji down there in the chat. So everybody that is a member can give Dragon Master 0 a little bit of love, some support. Say, hey, thanks a lot, Dragon Master, for helping out the channel. We appreciate that. Thank you for the free membership. Don't forget, if you got a gifted membership, you can always watch all of the nightcaps, you know, free of charge, you know, because you got a membership, so you can watch all of the nightcaps after they go dark. Plus, I'm starting to put up more members only videos, and so that definitely will hit the $5 level. So thank you very much, fellas. Oh, coming right behind him is Scotty AU dropping 5 Derek the DA membership. Scotty, Dragon Master, Captain Keebs doing the most for the channel. Fellas, thank you very, very, very much. We appreciate it. We love it. Scotty, I'm gonna have to get you your own emoji pretty soon because you've been a long time supporter. And yeah, long time supporters and big time donators and gifters, they get an emoji so that everybody in the chat can give them some love. So thanks, fellas. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and say thank you to all the new members and the membership gifters. Here you go. There it is. There it is. All right. Now let's get this thing kicked off right. We got the where am I at? Did I mess this thing up already? I'm trying to share a tab and it's not letting me. There it is. Okay. So we always start things off with a comment of the week. This particular one, it comes from Hedge Hobbit. And he was talking about, whoa, this thing's too big. Bring it all in. Okay. Hedge Hobbit was talking about Fantastic or excuse me, we've been talking about Fantastic Four and Doomsday and what's coming up next. Hedge Hobbit says, I can't wait to watch a 50-year-old Reed Richards fight a 60-year-old Dr. Doom. So fresh and exciting. Yeah, I mean, that's what we doing, Marvel. You guys got Pedro Pascal, you know, who's 50 years old as hell, Reed Richards, and a 60-year-old Dr. Doom. And it would be one thing if they introduced Reed Richards and Dr. Doom like 10 years ago, and then they've been building up to some sort of a major event, and then it was going to be the two of them going head up. Nah, they just got introduced. They just got introduced, and already we got like geriatrics out here in the Marvel Cinematic Universe going head up against each other. It's retarded.
It's like your youngest cast members are in their like late 40s, early 50s. What the hell are they doing?
They got, look, they're going to have, what's her name, Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen. Both of them cats is in their 80s. All right. You got Rebecca Romaine. I don't know how old Rebecca Romaine is, but you got all of these old ass cats that's going to be in Doomsday. Does anybody care about that? I could tell you right now. I'm sorry, man. I ain't checking for 50-year-old Reed Richards. All right. Pedro Pascal or not. I would be like, come on, man. 50 years old. That's the best y'all can do. 50. And then we got 60-year-old Dr. Doom. You're just introducing these cats.
We're going to get Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret War, and then Avengers Hospice.
Yeah, Mr. Fawful, Doomsday is doomed. I agree, man. I don't understand the move. All of this, they don't have a plan for Doomsday. They have member berries. They're going to throw a whole lot of characters at us. They're going to throw some, hey, you know, probably some classic lines. Like, you remember how Blade drops there's only one blade, there's ever only going to be one blade, something like that. Somebody's going to say some sort of a line like that. You can almost see it coming. Somebody's going to drop one of those lines. You know, there's only one, you know, I don't know, Cyclops or some shit. I don't know. But, I mean, somebody's going to do some bullshit. And it's just like, come on, guys. You don't have any better ideas than Doomsday and what they're setting up, man. It just looks pretty pathetic, in my opinion. But, yeah, that was the comment of the week. Shout out to Hedge Hobbit. Thanks for that, bro. Appreciate it. All right. Let's move on. We got some topics that we got to discuss. Everybody's been on this, like, let's compare the past to the present shit when it comes to Superman. And yeah, I get it. Superman isn't doing well, or as well as maybe some people wanted it to do, or some people expected it to do. But everybody keeps trying to compare Superman to all of the past movies in the Zack Snyder universe. In this case, Batman v Superman. They also compared it, of course, to Man of Steel. Do you see any validity in these comparisons, Cyphex?
I normally probably would if it was still under the same people, but since it's a brand new thing with Gunn, it's like, of course you're still going to compare them because, I mean, that's all you got right now. It's like, yeah, the last Superman did all right, but I mean, I don't know what DC is doing when it, like, as far as, or what they were doing before. Like they had no game plan or whatever. At least Gunn has a game plan, so I don't really see why comparing it would matter. I understand comparing the numbers just because that's what we do anyways. But as far as the movies go, they're very, very different styles of movie. But
I think not only are they different styles, they're taking place at different points in the superhero genre's timeline. Like,
oh yeah,
Man of Steel came out in 2013. 2013 was the absolute height of superhero movies. I think like 2013 through 2019, pretty much with Endgame, because you remember what came out the year before was The Dark Knight Rises and Avengers, the original first Avengers in 2012.
Yeah,
and so everybody was jazzed up and geeked up to go and watch superhero movies at that time. So of course, if you drop a Superman movie, oh yeah, let's go check it out. We're talking in 2025. For the last 2 years, all we've been hearing about is superhero fatigue, superhero fatigue, superhero fatigue. That's all we've been hearing about for the last 2.5, 3 years. You know, really since Marvel shit the bed with, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Once they got to that, that was like, to me, the stepping off for a lot of normies. Normies were like,
yeah, Multiverse of Madness definitely kicked it off, and then that Ant-Man one just really started to nail it home.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know what the hell they're doing, because like there were still some people that liked Multiverse of Madness, but I mean, I thought it was terrible. But there's some people still holding out, and then Ant-Man came around and was like, oh, there's no hope
at all. And again, I find like the arguments of comparison. And look, I'm not trying to cape for the Superman movie. I think it's still very, very a very much mid movie, high level mid movie. I still think it's not doing that well in the box office, and not as well as they probably wanted it to. They're gonna, excuse it away. Best believe that. But for me, it's like, this is not a comparison to make. You're talking about two different eras. It's almost like comparing sports athletes at different times in their careers, and saying, oh well, nobody is as good as Jordan. LeBron Jordan, comments or whatever, or comparison. It's like, well, they playing in two completely different eras. The type of athletes LeBron is going up against are completely different than the type of athletes that Jordan is going up against. It's completely different. You really can't compare greatness in two different eras, and even just comparatively superhero movies in two different eras. It's like comparing
the game. The game changed, and it's like the same with the superhero stuff. Like the superhero landscape changed easily over the last 5 years. So just to like get a kind of okay win, that's kind of what they're aiming for with Superman. They're like, well, it's not doing as good as it should, or as they would like it to. I mean, we were saying, I remember even just a few months ago, we were saying like, hey, if he gets up to like 700, you might be able to justify saying that it's a win. But I still don't think it's a win at 570 or whatever it's at right now.
Oh yeah, nah, that's what I'm saying. I just don't think it makes sense to compare Superman to something that came out in the absolute, like in the middle of the superhero boom, where everybody's superhero movie was going to blow up, no matter how good or bad it was. Like Suicide Squad, that OG Suicide Squad, that made money. I think that movie is dog shit, but it made money. It made a ton of bread. So to me, it's like, I don't think the comparisons are fair. It's like, yet again, I get it. Some people are saying, oh, well, you shouldn't have rebooted that universe. That universe was already done. That universe was absolutely done. There's no other way to look at it. Let me bring on Rockefeller Plaza showing up late. What's up, Rockefeller, man?
Oh, Rock.
Give me 10 push-ups, bro. You late.
No, I just came from the bathroom. I ain't doing any push-ups right now. Not happening.
Yo, shout out to you, bro. Thank you for being here, man. Any comment on this topic? I'm gonna move on. We're still on Superman, but I'm gonna move on to another aspect of this.
This is apples and oranges. Why they comparing
just like comparisons?
Superman?
Just comparing Supermans between different eras and trying to compare like the
which
box
one's
office,
hotter?
Superman
Which
or
one's
Man
hotter?
of Steel.
We haven't seen who's the hotter Superman. They only want to talk about fucking numbers. It's like, you know what? Numbers are different than what they used to be in 2013. So, and you know, the box office is different. Stop comparing these things. It didn't make it's 800 million, the new billions. So that's all that mattered.
I think like profitability is something you can absolutely talk about and say, yeah, this one was profitable. This wasn't. That's something to discuss.
They're Joey swolling the shit out of this right here. You know what? My movie's good, but what if, you know what? When you compare it to the other movie, it's like, all right, Joey, calm down. We're asking about your movie, not the other fucking movies.
And look, I agree with As Per Chief. It should be measured by tickets sold. That's what you want to see. But at the same time, again, the boon of superhero movies, not as much superhero content was on television and in movie theaters back in 2013. You didn't have like all of the stuff you see from DC and all of the stuff you see from Marvel in terms of live action. You didn't have things like The Boys. You didn't have Invincible. You didn't have like all of this superhero content out there back in 2013. But that's what Superman is going up with in 2025. Superman and all of the movies that came out this year, you're talking about an absolute glut of comic book content. I'm not excusing the quality of the movies or anything. I'm just saying it's a different landscape. And it's kind of hard to compare the two. It's like I said, it's trying to compare the cats Jordan was playing against the cats that LeBron is playing with today.
Exactly. That's a great comparison. When you want to say that Jordan and LeBron are the two best.
But you can go all the way back to Wilt and Wilt Chamberlain. What was he going up against?
They're different fucking leagues. I mean, it's not, you can't compare them. I mean, you can't.
It's just
you're just wasting your time.
So I always like to keep things in their current like context. Like, let's just compare what's going on now to what's going on now instead of trying to go back, 20, 30, 40
arm coming in off the
whatever.
side. You been doing some push-ups, T? I saw that arm coming in off the side like he was flexing. Like, what you doing, huh? Trying to push side facts off the screen? Like, get out of here. Look at this arm.
Yo, so this is the next one up. Look at this right here, fellas. All right, this to me, I think James Gunn needs to log off of social media and stop talking to people because he keeps doing this bullshit, all right? Superman director James Gunn hits back at the claims the movie needs to make $650 million to be considered a success. Look, James,
we said $1 billion, then it was like 800, the new billion. Now he's like 650. Shit, give me 420. I'm good.
Somebody had said 700, right? I think they had said that in the rap article. If it hit 700, the folks at Warner Brothers would be happy. All right. Now people are saying, man, does it need 650? And he's pushing back against that.
Well, I mean, didn't the movie cost like $360 million to make or something?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you just doubling that, because they got to take 50%, you're looking at 720. Like, that's just to break even. That's not marketing either. So
here's his response to somebody asking him a question, I guess, on Threads. I don't know who the fuck uses Threads. I don't have Threads. Anybody have Threads on the panel? Anybody out there that can't use Threads?
Yeah.
T, you got Blue Sky too?
No, I got Threads. Threads got ass on it. What you talking about? Number ass and titties on Threads.
Yeah, they're young.
Yeah, that's why you got Threads.
See, I'm a 37-year-old mom. I'm single. Bitch, you about 17.
Threads is out of control. Not quite as out of control as Twitter, but Threads got a nice lineup.
They out of control, son.
Wait a minute. Isn't Threads Facebook?
Yep.
So you know how easy
it is to manipulate those situations and those accounts.
And they got ass and titties?
They got ass.
Yes. What are you talking about?
It's Instagram, T. It's Instagram, but it's like a messaging service.
It's on flickety flick. I mean,
go on Facebook for 5 minutes. If you don't have Thread, you'll get a Thread advertisement. With it in that Thread advertisement, this chick's gonna look like she's about 10 years old. Trust me, I'm a 30-plus-year-old single mom. You want to get a hold of me right now? It's like Jesus, Louise.
I feel like Facebook is for old folks, and I'm not quite ready to admit.
Geriatric old folks. You ain't gonna get on. Exactly. I still have it from when it was MySpace. I mean, I don't have it because I just got it last year.
Hey, Ryan Conway, that's a pause, Ryan Conway. That's a pause. Don't think I didn't catch that. It's a pause.
I ain't even putting it up. All right, look, real quick. Nah, we ain't putting it up. So here's what somebody asked James Gunn. Says people online keep saying that Superman needs to make $650 million to break even and be a success. Is that true, or would you say it's already a success? Huge fan of the movie, by the way. All right. And then James Gunn comes back. Absolutely false. Anyone saying that doesn't have an understanding of the film business, and we would be idiots to make a first in a franchise film that would need to make that much to be profitable. So it seems like James Gunn, he just likes going back and forth with people on threads. All right. He ain't gonna step over to X. He ain't gonna set up to X because X gonna give it to you. All right. Shout out to DMX. X gonna give it to you. He ain't gonna step over to X. All right. Yeah, go ahead, bro. He's gonna
Set up in there?
he's gonna stay his ass right here on threads where he can kind of talk shit and push people around or whatever. But look, I mean, at some point in time, you got to just say, hey, look, if you spent over $250 million, even if the budget that they give us is the accurate budget, come on, man, you didn't spend that much money to make $500 million. You just didn't do that. All right. You spend $200 million, $300 million. You're trying to bring home a Billy. That's what you're trying to do. You expect to make that kind of money. Otherwise, you would just say, hey, man, let's just spend like $100 million. We'll make $500 million. That's a great number, and we're done.
But when you correlate it to like what I see what he's doing. He's the way he's like talking like first in franchise. This is the foundation. Let's make it like it's a construction contract. This is the foundation. I don't care if you spend $400 million. If you get a $500 million foundation, something very strong, sturdy, you get your money's worth. You didn't make a lot off of it. You know what I mean? It's not a $1 million foundation, but you spend $400,000. You got a $500,000 foundation. You're starting strong. I see what he's trying to say. He's got now. If everyone does a little bit better, by the fifth film, we'll have $1 billion films. Like phase 2, phase 3 started becoming. You know what I mean? At first, they weren't $1 billion films. It took a while for people to be like, "Oh, this train is actually rolling," and they're hitting nonstop. Then we can come in here and double down, and then they'll start. You know. So I see what he's saying. A first in franchise film. I like how he acknowledges that it's the foundation. You know, it's the very beginning of. We don't know what this universe looks like. How these fuckers act. If we even think the chicks are cute, and we want to go back and see them again. So this is like our first taste of getting our teeth into the into it and be like, no, it's good enough. I mean, you know what? I want to see Supergirl, see what it's like, and then if Supergirl can do the same or better, they keep projecting higher and higher. So I see what he's doing. You know, he's looking at it as a rate of return and continuing to increase his investment, and I think that's a smart business move. You know, like a draw check for a if you're doing any kind of job, you get a draw check. You don't spend $1 million if the job costs $1 million. You get $250,000 draw check quarter of the way through, $250,000 draw check halfway through. That's what he's doing. He's spending the right amount of money to get his good rate of return and consistently have the project keep elevating. And I'm like, gotcha. I see it.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a lot of CEO jargon, bullshit, white shit I said.
These next two movies are going to be Supergirl and Clayface, like David is saying. They won't be profitable. If that's his goal, to Clayface. Try to Clayface. Look, I mean, we're talking about
the opportunity to be profitable.
It has because of the amount of money they're spending. Mm-hmm. It's only a $40 million budget, but how many people are really coming to check for Clayface? You know, me.
I saw Fantastic Four twice in the theater so far, though, so don't ask me.
If horror movies keep making a comeback, like, I mean, Final Destination was great. Weapons is good. Like, horror movies are kind of on the rise right now, so Clayface might be coming out at the right time when it does drop, if we keep getting some more good horror.
And then it's like going to be body horror, too. But how did that body horror movie, I didn't see it together. How did that do?
I don't remember. I don't think it did all that well.
I don't think it did well.
I think it only cost, like, less than $10 million to make, so it's still profitable.
Probably. Again,
it might be all right. It might be all right, but yeah, they're gonna need more than just a $40 million Clayface to get this thing kicked off, which is why everybody's asking questions about Batman. But before we get to the conversation about that,
we've had Batman and we've had
setting in. This is on Comic Book Movie. Sets in as the Fantastic Four finally passes $400 million, and Superman crawls, not soars, to $600 million. It still hasn't hit $600 million. Right now, I think it's at 580 or something like that. We'll look at it when we do the box office breakdown, but it's not at $600 million. Look,
I did that. I pushed it every before.
Well, the biggest superhero movie of the year is only going to make like maybe 600, 630. You know, at the top. I think at the very most, it's not going to make 900 million, $1 billion. It's not going to get to that level. We're done with superhero movies.
Didn't they already put out when it's isn't it going to be coming out on streaming here soon? Or
it is. Sci-Fact. I'm surprised it isn't out yesterday, August 1st. I mean, I'm like, how is it still in the theaters?
You read my mind, and this is the part of the conversation. This is exactly where I was going, because Superman releases digitally August 26th. So that's 16 days from now.
5 days.
45 days after its theatrical release.
A month and a half is what the biggest blockbuster of the year gets maximum before we taking it out. That's insane.
That's crazy, right?
I could miss a movie when I was younger and then hear about it and be like, oh man, I wish I saw the movie in the movie theater. It's still there. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Theaters for a long time. I said 90 days.
90 days.
Like at least 90, man. That gives it.
And then at least 90s for the Blu-rays and the fucking digitals. Yeah. At least.
Because again, you're just training your audience to just wait.
Wait.
Like, okay, I can wait until 45 days. That's nothing. That is nothing. I can wait 45 days. It ain't that big of a movie. I can wait to see that. And now nobody's going to the theaters. People are just going to keep waiting for the theater or the digital release on, SVOD. That's what they're going to do.
This makes them work harder too, because now the film that took you all year to fucking make is only good for 45 days in the theater instead of 60 to 90. So you don't get 2 months. 60. Let's say it was 60 days. You don't get 2 months from a full year project. To cover the 12-month spread. You only get a 1/6 spread. So I'm like, if you hold it for 60 days, you need to stop releasing these things so fucking early, man. It's like, one, it helps the theaters, and two, it'll help you in the back end when people like me go to buy the digitals, DVDs, Blu-rays, all that shit. It's a reason to buy them because I don't know.
They're making a lot of money. Here's the reason why they're doing this is because, once you release it on streaming video on demand, they get all of that money. They don't have to split it with the theaters. They get it all. Or maybe they might have to split it a little bit with, if they're getting it on Amazon or something like that, they're buying it from Amazon. There's a little bit more of a cut there, but they're going to get the vast majority of that $29.99 sale on SVOD or, the rentals and all of that. They're going to get the vast majority of that. That's the reason why they push it out there so fast, because if this movie isn't making any money in theaters and it's starting to dwindle down, then it's like, hey, let's just go get it from, streaming on demand. And then that's what they'll do. And the next thing, then they'll try to push to HBO Max and try to see if they can get some more subscriptions coming to HBO Max and so on and so forth. Again, I don't think it's a smart business model. I think they should wait, let the theatrical release kind of build up some hype and some momentum, and you got to wait. And then that's going to push more people into the theaters. But if you're just going to push it out 45 days, look, Jurassic World came out, 30 days, right? 30 days after it dropped in theaters. It dropped in theaters July 2nd. And it was on streaming August 5th, just this past Tuesday. I can wait 30 days. I can wait 45 days. Hell, I can wait 60 days. 90, that's kind of for me, that's my cutoff. Like, let me get into theaters and watch this if I know it's going to be a 90-day. But if it's anything else, I can wait,
Yeah, 45 days isn't shit, man. Like, it just feels like we just watched this the other day in theater and we talked about it on release. It's like it feels like just the other day you put an out of theater movie review, right? Like, it's like, what the hell?
And I'm sure it has something to do with the pirating. Sci-Fi tell you he probably knows 2 or 3 sites that you can probably watch this on for free right now. Okay, you know what? People like me, I don't want to watch a shitty copy. I don't want to watch it chopped up every 5 minutes, going in and out. Fucking 720 maximum at fucking 15 frames per second, maybe 30. You know what I mean? I want to watch a crisp resolution. I don't want to watch no skip. I want to hear the music the way it is, because I got fucking tinnitus in my left ear. I can't hear shit as is. You know what I mean? So I want to hear it properly on my sound bar. I'm ready to wait for it when it comes out and get the actual theatrical, not to mention behind the scenes shit, extended copies.
Yeah, the day after it dropped, you could already find it on some of those sites. Like the next day.
Oh yeah, man.
It was
that's crazy.
A copy too.
They need to start.
Pirate sites are insane, man. So I don't get it. To me, they're just not helping the movie theaters out at all. And that used to be a major part of their business. And now it just seems like they said, hey, fuck movie theaters. We're just going to go ahead and make our money off of these. I think Netflix is partially to blame for a lot of this shit, because Netflix going digital and making it so easy to, watch a movie at home. It's killing the theatrical business. And then pretty soon theaters just won't exist. Or if they do, they'll only exist for the major blockbusters. And that's that. It's only going to be big movies. All these other smaller movies like Weapons, which we're going to talk about in a minute. those movies will be gone. You're straight to streaming. All right, straight to streaming. Netflix will have that. Amazon and a couple other spots, and that's it. Which
Call
is
of
kind of
Duty
sad.
Championships.
I think some of these movies and the theatrical releases help them. But anyway, let's get to these couple of super chats, and then we're gonna move on. Shout out to C Love for the 2. He says, "I'm late. What's up, everybody?" To you, DA. What's up, C Love? My guy, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Appreciate the 2. Much love to you, sir. Dan Crane, member for 13 months. Hail to the DA. Hail to you, Dan Crane.
Hail.
I appreciate it, brother. And then lastly, we got Kelly Hans, who's also a member for 2 months. War of the Worlds was so bad I fell asleep. You and everybody else.
That is all I can hear. And I didn't know there was a fucking War of the Worlds, but anybody that's talked about it says,
Man,
God
Cube
damn
went
it,
out
boy.
soft on that one, man. Cube, come on, bro. You need to do better. You need to do better. All right. Let me talk about this one right here. I don't know if you guys heard this news, and it's just a rumor, but I want to talk about it. Hollywood Handle says the Batman 2 script is reportedly worth the wait.
Good.
And Robin is part of the script as of now. Okay, so they bringing Robin in.
He was in the first part. He was in the first movie. If anybody didn't know, I think he was in the first movie.
Where was he in the first movie?
He was the kid. He was the one kid of the politician. Of the politician.
Yeah.
I think that was
a
him.
lot of people were saying that back then too. I won't Dick Grayson, man. His name wasn't Grayson. His the politician was Grayson. Okay, then I see that. Then that's right.
Well,
they did a little.
He could have been adopted just like Bruce.
Acrobats. Like, why not just
say? He could have been adopted in this universe. You know what I mean? He could have been adopted from the Dick Graysons after his parents died, and so a politician. He could be Dick Grayson.
No, I hate it. Can we go back to what we used to do, man? Why are we trying to twist it up and make Dick Grayson somebody other than, hey, he was from a family of acrobats and they fell off the high wire and they all died except for him, the flying Graysons. That's what I want to see. All right.
Well,
and damn it, it better not be nobody but Dick Grayson. I don't want to see any other Robin. Okay.
Whether it's him or not, it's a cool homage. He has a little red hood on too, like when he's fighting his dad. He's got a little red hood. I'm like, it's a cool little nod to the character. So if it's not him, it's awesome in the Batman part in the beginning. Get a little red hood, like, I'm gonna fight your dad up. Oh, you stabbed me.
Look, hey T, can you and Cyfax not sit together at the same time? Is that what's going on?
Put your arms around each other. Get closer, man.
Man, I trying to fix this, man. My computer's
I ain't gonna be on screen at the same time.
God dang, man. We the same man. We the same man, right?
Back there. Get your ass over here.
Einhorn is right.
You got to get a bigger bench. That's what it is.
Pause. That's a pause. What is going on here?
Think like sex in there. Damn hotel rooms.
All right, T, what do you think about this news right here? Robin is supposedly in the Batman 2.
Nobody cares. Come on, man. Who is the Batman? Who's the Batman?
The Batman 2, second one, the Robert Pattinson sequel. The sequel to Robert Pattinson.
The Batman.
Oh,
the one we want. The Batman 2 script is reportedly worth the wait, T. And it will include
I'm just saying, if they do it, can they just do Dick Grayson? No Jason Todd.
Yeah.
All right. No Damian Wayne. I know there's not going to be Damian Wayne because Damian Wayne's going to be in James Gunn shit. But, I'm interested in that. This is actually nice, because I think a real world Robin, the way they set this movie up, if Robin is in this, it could be very interesting. I'm looking forward to this.
Again, I didn't like me bringing up the games, D, but this movie, part 1, was heavily influenced from Arkham. Was it Knight, the one I played, the third game, right? And in that game, he has a Robin, and Robin is, you're not gonna like it, Jason Todd.
Nobody.
He's already evolved. Let's put it like this: this is Batman Year 1, and like the whole sequence in the beginning of the Batman is exactly the Arkham. I think it's Arkham Asylum. Is that the one I'm playing? It's the third one. Whatever. It might be Arkham, man. I forget. But there is and if you play the story, it's Red Hood. It's the Red Hood story. I don't see them doing Red Hood in this one, but I see them training Robin, getting him Bond, and then possibly if they do a part 3, being ready for
Again, here we go. Here we go. I'm not getting anything new from Batman and Robin. I'm only getting to the front room. We can never get to the kitchen and to the back room. We only get to the front room. I don't want to just give me something where they're just all in. Pause. And I know they sort of did that in Batman and Robin back with George Clooney, but that's because you should have had the same director. It would have felt much. I like Tim Burton's version of Batman. I liked it. It gave it. Christopher Walken, man, probably gave one of the best villain stories ever. Like, he was great. Like, that was awesome. You didn't get that. You had Tommy Lee Jones as the freaking Two-Face, and that movie is forgettable. I remember Bat Nipples before I remember anything else. You had freaking George Clooney. George Clooney was Batman's Henry Cavill, and they just tore it up. We had a blonde.
I didn't like, obviously, both of those movies. The one with Val Kilmer, and the one with George Clooney, just, in my opinion, failed on their faces because they didn't really capture the original essence of what Tim Burton was doing. You know, like the first two
exactly.
Movies, it had a certain flow to it, a certain flavor, and they just didn't hit that at all. When them last two, they just went super goofy. That was, what was it? Joel Schumacher. You know, Joel Schumacher, he was a good director, bruh, but he was as gay as the sun is shining, and everything he tried to do with Batman, it was bat nipples, it was cod pieces, it was all of this weird shit. Yeah, you remember
that? Why there were black lights
like,
everywhere, like Pedro Pascal's?
It was about corny jokes, you know, like Mr. Freeze. Yeah,
fluorescent colors.
It was like they tried to go too deep into the pause. They tried to go too hard into the pause. They tried to do too much of the campy shit, and they didn't really make a good movie. It was just camp. And I'm like, can we just get away from the camp for just 5 seconds and enjoy a story? And so when they brought in that Chris O'Donnell, and look, remember, we was excited to see Robin. Chris O'Donnell was a solid Robin.
He was solid, bro.
That shit, man. We
had Fat Girl. We had Fat Girl. I mean, like,
man, she was nice. She wasn't fat.
Not fat that. Alicia Silverstone. You talking
and
about?
She was, and that's not fat. That's something to hold on to.
She is.
Yeah, I'm a big. Hey, she had the thighs.
We're not talking Jennifer Love Hewitt here.
Like what? She had thighs like what? I'm not mad at Alicia Silverstone. She can get it.
Everybody told her fat at the time. I was like, you know what, she's fat as can be. Let me tell her, give me a call.
Quiet as it's kept, she's still better than Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, stop it, bro.
Stop it.
Right here.
You can say one's good without disgracing the queen. You hear me, young man?
Oh,
you don't disgrace her.
The bar is so low, dude. So low. Come on. Pause.
I might have sent one to DA earlier. I'm Sydney Sweeney. If she's the Republican, she's good with me.
She cannot get it.
Yeah, no? Look, she could get it, bro. Remember, people. Remember how we were talking about like 2 weeks ago? Jennifer Love Hewitt was OW. At the time when she came out, this was overweight. Where have we fallen, America? Good Lord, this was overweight when she came out 30 years ago. Now it would overweight me.
I mean, this was 1995 or 6 or 7 or whatever. But yeah,
that's totally one.
That was that 90s look. She got that 90s hairstyle though.
That's for the love of the game. That's just commemorative right there, right? That's just that's All-Star Weekend. Hey, a few brews, there you go. Nobody's gonna be mad at you.
They didn't give any nipples on this bat suit. Notice that? No nipples. No nipples.
That's Barbara Gordon.
I thought she wasn't fat though, bro. She wasn't fat. She's not a fatty in this one, man. She's just a normal, regular looking woman. You know, nothing
That's
wrong
what
with
y'all
it.
like to Sydney Sweeney, a regular. But y'all, hey, I'm just comparing apples to apples, right? But you know, whatever. Apples to
All right, yo, let's move on to this. You know, you want to talk about dodging some bullets?
Whole pack of gray. God dang. I'm not dying it though. I'm not. I just pluck them out.
Just pluck them. We're going to talk about this one real quick because Weapons dropped in theaters. It was a smash success. T, did you see Weapons?
No, I'm going to see Weapons on Tuesday.
Okay, all right. In my opinion, Weapons and F1, two of the best movies of the year. You know, 1 and 2, 1A, 1B, you know, flip a coin, that good, all right? We got this close to having Pedro Pascal in Weapons, bro. Weapons Weapons was almost destroyed, y'all. Weapons, we came this close. And you got to thank the strike. All right. You got to thank the strike because they were shooting weapons during the strike, or they started to shoot weapons during the strike. But because of the strike, they had to push pause on it. And then everything got, the deck got reshuffled. Projects got moved around. People stepped in, stepped out. And this guy just said, fuck it. I'm just going to recast the whole cast. All right. But we got this damn close to Pedro Pascal being in Weapons, taking the Josh Brolin role as the father or whatever. So that was close.
Stop hating on Joel, man. Pause. I rock with Pedro Pascal. I'm tired of the slander, dude. His acting skills, he's good. He's a good actor. He's serviceable, dude. We need more Pedro. Pause.
Yep. I don't care how gay you are. You know what? He gets the job done too.
Man, he does, dude.
Y'all. Nah, man, he overexposed. People.
I'm not saying he's not, but I'm just saying he's overexposed for a reason. Because he's not
overexposed for a reason. There's other actors in Hollywood that can do what he's doing. He's not that damn skilled.
Yeah.
You like Glenn Powell? You like Glenn? Come on, man. Glenn Powell. Josh Brolin could take on some of these roles. He did a great job in Weapons. Goonies, Josh. Man, come on, man. Stop it, dude.
He's a little older, though, isn't he? So they're trying to get somebody with like a fresher
he's in his 50s. Yeah. So, I mean, the role, I guess, called for, somebody in their late 40s, early 50s, something like that. That's probably what
I would have rather seen Ben Mendelsohn. Get that role to Ben Mendelsohn. Ben Mendelsohn would have smashed that role. Give it to Ben.
Ben Mendelsohn is over. I think he's older.
He's getting old, too.
Both of these dudes.
Yeah.
I'd rather see him in the role. He's
a good actor, but he's old.
Freaky Tales. Freaky Tales was great. Hey, you want to see the real? You want to see a hero? Go see your girl, Riri. Riri is in Freaky Tales, and she's fire. She's fire in that movie. Her and the big titty friend. Fucking, oh man, a little chocolate in.
Did you like that Freaky Tales?
It was good, man. Solid, serviceable.
Yeah, I thought it was good too. But that's my point is that the man is so overexposed that if you throw him in a movie, people are gonna move. People are going to move off of it just on GP. Just on GP, people are going to be like, you know what? I'm not watching this. Nah, Pedro, I'm tired of Pedro Pascal. People are going to move away from it off GP alone because people are tired of this dude. He's in what, like 3 or 4 movies this year alone? And we ain't even done with the year.
He was in 4 at the same time. Like they had the video, like, oh, you want to see a Pedro Pascal movie, or a Pedro Pascal movie. Like there was 4 at the same time in the theater. That somebody did a little video on like a month ago at the Max. I think it was like,
what the heck? Okay, what did Pedro do? What did Pedro the actor do?
He said yes to everything they gave him. He said yes to every fucking job they gave him, and they said yes back, and he showed up. That's what he did, T. And he's got his face on every single fucking movie poster.
Where was all that hate with Sam Worthington?
It was like him again. God damn.
With Sam Worthington.
They didn't like Sam Worthington either.
Sam Worthington was
tired of Sam too.
Sam Worthington did his thing. Clash of the Titans. He did his damn thing. Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
See, Jim's mom. I'm out if Pedro is in it.
Eric
Pedro is in it. I'm out. And see, that's the problem because then it's like, okay, they got this cat. He's going to be in The Mandalorian and Grogu. He's going to be in the 2 Avengers movies, and that's going to hurt their box office there as well. It's like at some point in time, it's like, look, we tired of this cat. Cast somebody else. We don't even care. I think Weapons would have failed in the box office if Pedro Pascal was in it. Yeah. If Pedro Pascal got this role, I think this thing would have flopped. Right now, it's doing great.
Where was that hate in them forgettable movies? Tenet and that other movie about the robots with John David Washington. He's trash.
But he ain't overexposed. He's not in The Last of Us.
Are you talking about Life?
Gladiator 2. He wasn't in Gladiator 2, The Last of Us.
If you watching it.
The Gift? I forget what it's called.
You're
talking about the John David Washington movie where he has like they're like robots and they're plugging in the ears and shit. I think it's like The Gift or some shit like that. The Chosen, or I forget what it's called.
Oh, Cyfax went to T's other room.
I'm Uncle T.
I'm over at T Stack,
man.
No, my point is that if you keep putting Pedro Pascal in movies, you're gonna lose money, not make money. All right, Cyfax, what's your opinion on this? Pedro was almost in Weapons as in the Josh Brolin role. Would this movie have done as well as it did if Pedro Pascal was in it? I say no.
creative.
I don't think so. I don't think he would have worked for the role, and like we're seeing too much of him right now, and for that kind of role and everything, I don't think he would have worked. I thought Josh Brolin did a fantastic job. I'm assuming that's the role that he would have got, was Josh Brolin's.
Yeah, that's the role he was cast for. He was already cast in it, but because of the strikes, they had to recast everybody because everybody's schedule kind of got reshuffled after the strikes. And so Pedro couldn't do it. So they went and cast Josh Brolin, once the strikes were over, and then they shot it. But had the strikes. So, hey, man, something good came out of the strikes. Something good came out of it because, look, Weapons absolutely dominated, man. $70 million overall on the global. All right. Followed by Freaky Friday or Freakier Friday with $45 million. Yeah, Weapons don't get that 70 milli if Pedro is in the film. I'm sorry. T, I'm sorry. I know you love you some Pedro Pascal, man. I know you love the man. You just can't wait to the next movie that he come out in. And Pedro is your dude. He's just not it no more, bro. We tired of this cat.
So who is it then? So who is it?
It ain't him. It ain't him. Hey, look, the roles he's constantly playing, like, I play dads and fathers and all of that kind of shit, man. It's like, and then he start rubbing up on people and, creeping people out. It's like, man, I don't want this dude playing no father in a movie. He rubbing on people and shit, man. Somebody just posted it up in the chat, said 18 kids went missing. Pedro, what did you do? That was a good joke. But yeah, man, it's like, I'm tired of this shit, man. It's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, look, let's talk about Weapons. I think this is a great sign for like horror movies. First of all, horror movies. Yes. Horror movies have been on point. Like, how many horror movies have we got this year? We got Sinners, right? Did really, really well. Did you get
Bloodlines?
Final Destination.
Bloodlines did, yeah.
Bloodlines. Now you got Weapons doing well. Like, horror, in my opinion, is where it's at. People, because it's
Toxic
always
Avengers coming
new. It's always different. It's always unique. It's not the same old shit. Oh my God, here's another Marvel movie. Like, people are tired of that. I don't know what you guys think about it. Go down the line. Is horror making a major comeback right now?
I think horror's been making a comeback for the last couple of years, especially in the indie scene. Like, there's been a lot of good movies. Like last year, one of my favorite movies was Strange Darling, which was it was more of a thriller than it was a horror movie, but there was a lot of horror aspects to it. So, and also, there's been some good stuff, man. It's just don't go and watch a lot of horror in general. But the people that are fans of it, they've been having a good couple years.
You had, what was the other one that came out last year with Margaret Qualley?
The Substance.
Substance was another good movie. I thought it was okay, but a lot of people loved it, and it was something different, body horror, a little bit different.
Yeah, Late Night with the Devil came out last year too. That was really good.
That's the other one. Yeah. Man, horror has been eaten. Yeah, Long Legs. Thank you, man. I just saw somebody put it out there.
There were some elements of Long Legs in Weapons.
Yeah. Yep.
If you're in the industry and you like the practical effects things are coming back too, like Toxic Avengers about to come out. The industry has been way too CGI heavied. You know what I mean? It's good for up and coming practical effects, or even veteran practical effects, people to work on horror movies. When you watch the Toxic Avengers, there's so much practical effects in there that it gave a lot of people jobs, that instead of that bullshit animation CGI consistently, on everything, and you can tell that it's practical. It looks fucking different than a computer designed it. So that's one thing I love about horror is practicality instead of the fucking CGI-ness. I love practicals, and it's coming back. Yes, it's coming back.
Hopefully it comes back. Yeah, because I think it's important. I think practical effects kind of makes it feel real instead of just looking at something that looks like it could be, but you already know it's not. But then when you use practical effects, it actually it gives it more authenticity, which is weird because it's like it's clearly not real, but your imagination kind of runs with it, But yeah, I'm glad that Weapons is doing great. I recommend that movie highly. It's, again, one of the top 2 movies of the year, in my opinion, right next to F1. Flip a coin on a given day, I might change my mind. Oh yeah, now it's F1 instead of Weapons. But I think that the ending of Weapons was awesome. I think that some people call it a slow burn. It is, but at the same time, it's not, because I'm never bored. I was never bored at any point in time when it came to weapons. You know, I enjoyed it all the way through. So if you haven't seen it, you have the DA's highest recommendation for any movie this year, along with F1. Go check it out. It's awesome. I saw it twice, and both times I enjoyed it. There were little things I was picking up as I was seeing it the second time. I'm never going to spoil this movie because I want people to go out and watch it. T, you seen it on Tuesday? Yeah? Tell me what you think when you see it, bro. All right. Let's move on. We got some casting news. This is just a quick one. Dave Bautista is playing the Kurgan. How do y'all feel about that, man?
What's the
Highlander
Kurgan?
remake opposite Henry Cavill, we got Dave Bautista coming in to play the Kurgan. All right.
See, as long as he's small, because he lost a lot of weight.
By Clancy Brown.
Who wants this movie? Did you ask for this movie? I didn't ask for this.
I love the original Highlander.
Cut it out.
And that's where it is. I did not like Highlander 2, and I'd never watched the series. So I know that a lot of people love the series. I just like the original Highlander. And Highlander, to me, the original one, you know, with that Queen soundtrack, was fucking awesome. All right, that was dope. But after that, I saw Highlander 2. I didn't like it, and I kind of fell off after that.
This is what I'm talking about, man. Hollywood, man, is idea bankrupt, dude. I don't want to see this. And Amazon's going to do it too, so you're fucking certifying this trash. You just did that War of the Worlds. Come on, man. With Ice Cube and literate ass. What the fuck are you doing?
Cavill, though?
I don't care. I don't care. Name one thing Amazon has done right besides The Boys.
Invincible? Are you watching Invincible?
Besides
Reacher. Reacher is pretty good.
Reacher's fucking great. Yeah.
I
like Jack Ryan?
Wrong.
Jack Ryan?
Raise power.
Yo, no. You're right, man. Amazon is hit and miss. Amazon will do some great shit, and then they'll do some dog shit. Yeah, real talk.
Come on, man. They do. And
I just want some quick opinions. We ain't gonna hang on this one too long. I just got one quick opinions. How does this hit you, Cyphex?
I wasn't that big of a fan of Highlander. I mean, the first movie was all right, but I didn't watch the series, and it's not something that I've ever wanted to revisit. You know, I mean, that quote is always cool, like the Highlander, there can be only one or whatever. Like that. Okay, it's not moving the needle for me, man.
Okay, all right. Rockefeller.
Right, you're right.
Yeah, I think he looks the part, man. He looks pretty good. If he had long black hair, you know what I mean? He's not too buff. That's what I was worried about. He's supposed to be like some Hulk dude because Dave Bautista lost a lot of weight. But sword fighting is where it's at. I disagree with Cyphex. I'm in Elden Ring, and they're about to start coming up. All this sword fighting, it was done right, and that's what Highlanders is. Sword fighting?
Sword fighting? Pause.
Yeah, man. You know sword fight?
No.
The biggest one gets to use the bathroom first. That's where it's mine, son.
Man, he trolling. Stop it, Rockefeller. He trolling. He trolling. All right, everybody. We got a couple more super chats that just came in. Let's hit those up. Ramon Carter for $2.07. That was it right there. 17 missing kids with Pedro is not a good look. I just think the brother is overexposed. I think they just need to move off of him. I think his career would actually be good if he stepped away. Hey, I'm not taking some of these bigger roles, and I'm just going to fall back and just do some normal shit, but not be in every major fucking franchise. Like he's in Star Wars, he's in Marvel, he's in this, he's in. It's like, God damn it, are you in everything?
Pedro in that movie would have turned it into a true story, man.
I hating on paid, man.
Man, it's just crazy. It's just way too much. It's like, why is this guy getting all the major roles? That's something's up, man. Something's up. Maybe Fannie Willis booty. Maybe he got the answer right here. He says Pedro must have some compromising pics of Iger. Facts. Maybe that's what it is. You know?
What is this? What would give you the indication I want a sword fight? Come on, Extreme Mean. Damn. What would you? Come on.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think Pedro Pascal as an actor is decent. He's not a bad actor. I would never say he's a bad actor. He's a weird motherfucker. He's weird as fuck. I don't like, the fact that he's got his, opinions and he likes to spit them out there on social media constantly. But at the end of the day, he's just an okay actor. I don't mind him as an actor. I just think he's overexposed at this point. He's
And it's
just
okay
been
being weird
in
as fuck.
too much shit.
That's it. He's
It's
just been
too
never
much
exposed.
shit. It's like, fuck. Does nobody else in Hollywood know how to act? Like, why is he in all of these franchises and these big major roles that keep coming
Well,
across my desk?
You know why? Because he's
Yeah,
part of
because
he's
he got
cool with the
pictures of
community.
somebody somewhere.
No, because the
it's
community.
yeah. It's the alphabet shit. I'm
Mhm.
almost convinced.
Why
that
is
it's
Sydney
alphabet.
Sweeney, being attacked by everybody in the industry right now? Because she came out as a Republican.
Yep.
Why is
Yep.
Pedro Pascal in every single thing? Because, well, fuck people like Trump and people that want to hold you down and that make you scared. And my brother's trans. That's exactly what it is.
That's
You
what
know
it
what I
is.
mean?
Yep. Hey, thank you to the super chatters. I appreciate you guys. Let's give a little all might for the super chat love. Here you go. All right. If you have not heard of K-pop Demon Hunters, I know a lot of people in my crowd are going to be like, DA, are you still talking about K-pop Demon Hunters? I am, because this shit is going as big can get. K-pop Demon Hunters will be getting a theatrical release for a sing-along event version of the film. This thing is going to kick Disney's ass over the next 2 to 3 to 4 years. Mark my words, you heard the DA say it first. K-pop Demon Hunters is about to whoop Disney's ass, and everything that's, like everything else that Netflix is doing is already doing that. But that's where we are. K-pop Demon Hunters is getting a theatrical release. Here's the details right here on Fandango. All right. You can actually get your tickets right now. All right. So you can go to Fandango and you can sign up if you love this. Maybe your kids love it. I got a new granddaughter. I might have to start getting into that. Okay, granddaughter wants to go to hear some songs by K-pop, whatever. All right. You could go and get it in 23, August 23 and August 24. There it is. All right. You can't, I guess you can't get them quite yet. They're going to open up soon, but that's where it's at right now. K-pop Demon Hunters is taking over the fucking planet. It is crazy.
Dude, right it's now, a fucking sing-along. That's going to be the most annoying fucking place to be in.
Bruh.
How much kids sing
everybody's T&M will be back. Everybody is going to show up to this thing dressed up. It is going to be an absolute event. Look, anybody that's going up against this in the box office this particular weekend, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's going to get dominated by this K-pop Demon Hunter sing-along event. It is absolutely going to crush everything. And Disney has to be kicking themselves because, they've passed all of these Hollywood projects. They get passed around to all of these various studios. All the studios have an opportunity to jump in and say, oh, yeah, let's get this. All right, cool. Netflix was the only one that said, all right, we'll pay I guess it was like $60 million for the animation and to make the music and everything. All right. It was about like 60 million or 70, I think 70 million. And they made the investment. Netflix made the investment and it's paying off in some of the biggest ways. I've never seen anything like this. Yes, it's the K-pop Demon in the news hour. I gotta talk about it because it's popping. It's popping. We talk about what's happening right now in the world of entertainment. And if you want to talk about the world of entertainment, K-pop Demon Hunters, as crazy as it is the number one thing going right now on the planet. It's not just here in the United States. It's global. All right. Oh, I heard this. Yeah. I'm sure you have, Anime Mania. They said I did care for it, but I hope maybe you did not care for it, but I hope you fans love it. Korea is kicking our ass and it's fucking sad. Yeah, this is kind of the point that I wanted to make, is that it seems like the East, and I've talked about this with a lot of people, the East is eating our lunch. The East is eating Hollywood's lunch right now. K-pop Demon Hunters is just one piece of it. Anime, obviously. Anime is just crushing it. And then you talk about like stuff like Squid Game that came out and it dominated Netflix. And now it's K-pop Demon Hunters dominating Netflix. It's crazy, man. But this is why Hollywood is falling off, because they couldn't even jump onto something like K-pop. They didn't realize, I guess, how big K-pop was, Well,
Netflix is smart because you know what? Like when they went with this shit, kind of like Squid Games, they have enough of the Eastern culture still left in them that where they're not westernized and bastardizing shit. These three, imagine what the three chicks on that cover would look like if this was Hollywood. You know, one of them's gonna be high calorie. One's gonna have some crazy fucking nose ring and fucking colored hair, and then one's probably gonna want to be a fucking male. You know what I mean? Those three chicks. Imagine what these three chicks look like if Hollywood got their hands on it, not Netflix. It was still willing to do Easternized shit, not Westernized, bastardized fucking stuff. This would look insane. You'd be like, I don't want to watch this.
Those theaters are going to be full of kids and people
stinging their asses off.
In to 30.
Disney adults are being there like, yeah,
jam packed. Everybody's going to show up. They're going to be in cosplay. They're going to be. Oh man, I might actually just roll out because it's near me. Like one of these, like the one, where is it at?
Any LA's in here over 25.
Yeah, like this one. This is near my hometown, right there down the road. I might actually just roll out there on Saturday night or maybe Saturday afternoon at 2, just to see what the buzz is like, just to see if people are hanging out, just to see what it is, you know, and see if people are showing up to, you know, really like just get it in, you know, and hey man, we love K-pop Demon Hunters. We ready to be here, you know, like I'm thinking that is what it's going to be. But yeah, I mean, it's taken off. It's going to become the next big thing. And yeah, like the Telegraph was covering it. You haven't heard of it. Your children are obsessed by it, and it's giving Disney nightmares.
Competition,
right?
Not nightmares.
Because
competition.
Because Disney is same old, same old.
Mm-hmm. The formula is going to have to change.
They just do.
We got a formula.
They
and
do
the
the
formula
same shit every time.
is going down, and then everybody else's formula is going up. So we're going to change the formula, and we don't know how to do that. I mean, it's simple algebra, but I mean, none of us passed fucking high school. We were giving our fucking degrees. So, you know what this is really good for? Demon Slayer is coming out September 12th. This will be a good little feeler for, like, you know, the theaters be like, you know, the Demon Slayer is going to come out December 12th and going to dominate.
I've been seeing a lot of Demon Slayer. Like when I went to see Weapons, and this Demon Slayer trailer was playing during Weapons, and I was like, oh, anime is 100% mainstream.
It's here.
It's 100%. And look, it's kicking ass in Japan. When it gets over here, it's gonna kick even more ass. It's gonna be huge, man. Yeah,
you don't want Hollywood to touch it. I mean, Netflix again, they're Easternized. They're in between Western and Eastern. You don't want Hollywood to get their hands on anime. At least I wouldn't.
Yeah. Oh no, not at all. Not at all. But yeah, you're right. Dragon 75. It's made in the U.S. It had a great team. Very true to K-pop and Korean culture. It's funny because I can't say who, but I know somebody that used to be a K-pop like they were a K-pop singer. They were into K-pop. They were a K-pop singer. I know a former K-pop singer. And they, you know, she gave me like the lowdown on how the culture works over there in Korea and everything. There's like a single guy or two that kind of run the whole K-pop thing. They do everything K-pop. They're like, if they're the guru, the K-pop guru. If you need this thing to pop, you go to the K-pop guru. He worked on this shit too. He worked on this movie just as much as, you know, anybody else in there. And so they have a culture and they have a guru that kind of shepherds all of these, you know, like BTS and Blackpink and all of these K-pop bands. They shepherd all of these guys. There's like one dude that's he's the guru of all of it. He worked on this movie too. And it just shows because now it's blowing up and the world is captured. All right. No longer by Marvel. All right. People have moved the fuck on from Marvel. All right. Shout out to Mac. My guy, Mac, man, he keeps me up to date with all of this stuff, man. That's why I shout him out every time I get an opportunity. Thank you, Mac, for hanging out in the chat. K-pop Demon Hunters is closing in on Netflix most streamed film. Think about that, y'all. Think about all the movies that have come out on Netflix, all the big movies that you've watched that have gone viral and everybody's talked about it, blah, 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 blah. K-pop Demon Hunters is about to pass all of them. It's the biggest thing going. And if you don't know about it, all right, just like this article said, you haven't heard about it, but your children have, and it's the next thing, okay? It's literally what I've always talked about when it comes to Gen Z loving anime. They're just getting passed up. Hollywood is just getting passed up by anime, by K-pop, by the East, all right?
Well, it's fair to say that young girls are starting to spend money on it because last year in Fortnite, they had the Sabrina Carpenter shit. This is what this reminds me of. And it fucking blew up. It sold crazy. So little young girls doing their dance and singing, they're starting to get up and come up, actually starting to get money bringing into the audience too. I mean, again, this is the second year when it's not like, I guess it's not female empowerment is what it is. This isn't female empowerment. It's just some chicks doing a song, singing their best they can be. They're not trying to be girl boss bitches, and that's probably why it works.
You know what it is? It's an honest, authentic story of, and there's romance in it, and it feels like somebody. It says it down here at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it, but it says it draws from Korean mythology and pop culture. Okay, that's what this is. It's about Korea. It's authentic to Korea, and so it's their culture. It's their pop culture. It's the way they are, and you're getting kind of like a glimpse of that through this movie. And that's why people are gravitating to it, because it is authentic. It's not fake, phony bullshit like we keep seeing with Disney, where Disney just regurgitates old ideas and they try to put a Hollywood spin on it, but it really isn't a Hollywood spin because it doesn't work. And this works. And this is the reason why this movie is taken off. People love this movie, and the kids are diving into it. And there's going to be K-pop Demon Hunters 2. There's going to be K-pop Demon Hunters 3. They're talking about, hey, how do we cast for these characters? Like, are we going to cast these cartoon characters, these animated characters into live action people and send them out on tour and then have them on stage singing all of the songs? Can you imagine how that's going to do?
That'd be crazy.
Bro, they're going to clean up. They're going to clean up. It's going to be wild, man.
When I was younger,
K-pop Demon Hunters is destroying the game right now, man, and it's crazy. Like Red Banana says, learn the songs and join the crowd. It's like, all right, that's where we at.
I was into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, D. Really, like the big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. When the second one came out, Secret of the Ooze, they did a national tour where they came around and sang songs. My dad took it to me. My dad took me there, and I was a fucking kid, so I'm like singing like Skipping Stones. They got fucking Splinter Skipping Stones reflecting on when he got the. I'm like, this is the most gay shit I've ever seen. But as a kid, I was into it, man. I was singing there like, yeah, you know what I mean? It sells. The entire auditorium was singing with it. I'm like, that was 30 years ago. So I can't, this is what people need. The little girls be cheering and singing. Oh yeah, K-pop
is 90s pop and R&B repackaged. It kind of is. It kind of is. You're right, Red Banana Green. It is just kind of like
that's when I went 90.
Like, old school R&B with a little bit of 90s pop.
And the Turtles were singing rap.
They have that. Yeah. We used to, like, when I was growing up, we used to talk about these cats, like the cats that would make this kind of movie music. We would call them sellouts. It's like, you're just trying to be pop. You're just trying to be, like popular, instead of like making something true to the game. But yeah, it still took off back then. And it's taking off now. It's crazy. But you know what? Hey, listen, man, here's the thing. All right. And people might wonder why I'm covering it. Number one,
your grandfather now.
I'm interested in Eastern entertainment. Okay. I am very interested in that. That's something that is interesting to me. My son has an anime channel. All right. If you guys haven't checked that out, Anime Heads. All right, go check out Anime Heads. I see you out there, Andrew Werdner. If you don't mind, drop a link for Anime Heads right now. My son is putting up a lot of content. He's been going in. He's starting to he had to review the first season of Kaiju number 8 to get to the second season of Kaiju number 8. So they're finishing up season 1. They're about to go hard into season 2. And I'm going to be dropping some reactions to Lord of Mysteries. Because everybody's told me that, hey, man, you got to go check out Lord of Mysteries. I'm like, okay, I'll go check out Lord of Mysteries. So I'll be doing reactions to that. We're going to have a lot more content jumping off over there on Anime Heads. So if you guys have not subscribed to Anime Heads, help us out. My son's trying to get monetized. And then once he gets monetized, all bets are off, man. He's going to go super hard in the paint. He's going to be dropping.
Tell him be ready for Demon Slayers.
Yeah, man. We're ready for Demon Slayers. He just it's funny. He went down to the One Piece Cafe. There's a One Piece Cafe in LA that's dedicated to One Piece. And he went down there on the opening night and he couldn't get in, or the opening day, the day it opened. And he couldn't get in because they had a lot of giveaways. So he couldn't get in. And I said, bro, you should have stayed there anyway. But you know, he's going to go back and try the food out and see how the One Piece Cafe kicks off. So we got a lot of content coming up there on Anime Heads. T, where you at, man? Where you going to, bro?
But I'm hungry, man. I want to get some Roscoe's, man. So, you know.
Roscoe's? Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to go to Inglewood. I prefer the one in Inglewood as opposed to the one in Long Beach. One in Long Beach,
yeah,
man, they got it tastes like paint. Ugh.
Yeah, I was always a Long Beach person or Manchester and Maine, but I haven't been that. Look, Manchester and Maine, man, you risking your life going over there. you risking your life. Is it even still there? The one on Manchester and Maine, T, is it still there? The Roscoe's?
Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, I don't like their food.
Okay.
Like I said, I prefer
Manchester, Maine was the bomb.
Inglewood is the
That was the bomb to me. That was the bomb.
Literally.
All right, guys, we are about to move on to the next topic. We are staying in the anime world, but we're staying in it from a live action perspective. One Piece just dropped the new trailer. Have you seen it, Rockefeller?
I have, and the females in this are some beautiful females.
The girl that's playing Nico Robin looked good.
Yeah, she looked good.
She looked great.
I sent a picture to you, T. I said, hey, I need a rating, Uncle T, for Nico, whatever her name is. Good God, Nico Reese. Yeah, Nico Robin.
Let me see. Y'all got
it's on my Twitter. I don't know if it's safe for.
Hey man, don't. Hey man, phone down. Don't be looking at that while you're driving. Get to
don't look at while you're driving. She has some very risque photos on her Instagram, T, that you might swerve and hit a fucking pole if you ain't careful. Like, holy, what the hell?
Super Omnicron said, just get some Eggos and KFC. It's not the same, bruh.
Exactly the same.
It's not the same. A lot of people don't know how good Roscoe's used to be. Roscoe's used to be it. It's not it anymore, but it's still good. It's just not it, you know. Chicken and waffles, Waffle House. Look, Waffle House. I heard people talking about Waffle House waffles. It's like, y'all ain't got nothing on Roscoe's. I'm sorry.
Waffle House sucks.
Got nothing on Roscoe's. Roscoe's is the bomb. All right.
Good at Cracker Barrel.
The bomb, man. Cracker Barrel. Is that what y'all got out there in North Carolina?
We got Waffle House. We got Cracker Barrels. Yeah, but you know what? Waffle Houses suck. They're disgusting.
You know what? One day when I went to Nashville, Coach from Echo Base Network, he took me to Coach from Echo Base Network took me to a Waffle House. I came out that shit with the bubble guts like a mother.
Oh yeah. You know what is cool about it, D? Is the experience.
I came out that bad boy like.
If you go to a good one, the chefs will be like cooking like 13 meals at one time. Egg. Flip this one, flip that one, egg, flip this way. If you go to one where the trained chef, he'll cook the entire a house, one person, and he'll do it like it'll be flipping the pans, putting pan up here. They don't do anything. It's pretty cool if you get to a good one. You know, like, but lately they've been slacking. It's hard to find somebody that's actually trained, knows what they're doing. But you know, years ago, you go somewhere, he'd be dominating, smacking the pan, egg up. Like, the fuck, loaded, here it come, loaded hash browns on the way. It used to be like a spectacle, but now it's just like shit food.
Extreme mean. That was me, bro. That was me, man. I was in the bathroom the rest of the fucking day. I missed like a couple of panels because we went to the ICCC in Nashville. I missed a couple of panels because I was like, fuck, man, my guts was bubbling. Bubble, toil and trouble. Yeah, it was fucking ridiculous, man. I was like, damn, I'll never go to the Waffle House again. How do y'all eat that shit? How the fuck do y'all eat that shit?
My brother loves it. Go to the Waffle House? No. Let's go to White House.
Let's talk about the trailer. Let's bring this trailer up real quick. Let me get to this. Yeah, shout out to Mac who shared it, man. Let's go ahead and watch the One Piece trailer if you guys haven't seen it yet. I liked it, man. I think it sets up a lot. I'm looking forward to seeing this. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Everything I've done, everywhere I go, is for the One Piece.
What is that?
Yeah, if folks was talking about the race swap. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry.
I don't know about it, but I've heard about it. Nice. Nice.
How come Fantastic Four couldn't figure out how to do like
something like that?
Yeah.
They don't understand powers and power scaling over there at Marvel right now. They don't understand how to. None of them play video games. Again, I was trying to explain this. Mr. Fantastic can stop bullets. He's going to put his hand up, and the bullet hits him. It should go boom, stretch his hand, and come right back. Right. So they don't you know what I can do? I can probably put my arm up and climb something. I can put my arm up and climb something else. They don't understand. They're not creative. If you go as far as the Lego game and be like, they have every kind of. He turns a little teapot, be like, want some water? Turn over. I mean, that's dumb, but they come up with every iteration you can think of to be like, hey, that one's actually good, like this. When you watch the Fantastic Four movie for a second time, he does nothing except for climb. He climbs. That's like all he can do. Like he doesn't like use like elongated arms to punch 30 different people, and it's like he doesn't stop a bullet. He doesn't do anything special, except for I can stretch and climb. Oh, I can stretch. I'm stretching. They don't understand powers over at Marvel like right now. I don't. And which really scares me for the upcoming X-Men, who not only have mutant abilities but different scaling powers. Like you're a class 5 mutant. Now we're gonna fucking go through class 5s. They're not gonna know what the hell that is. They don't even know how the difference between adamantium and vibranium. They're really scaring me over at Marvel. This right here is what I was talking about. What I'm always saying, it's not hard to get Mr. Fantastic powers, right? This is it.
Let's finish it up. Let's finish it up.
Smart. And season 3 set sail soon.
Yeah, that was the thing that kind of threw everybody like, what? They already doing season 3? They even waiting to see if season 2 is a success. They said, yeah, we're moving right on over to season 3. All right, so that's the news. One Piece live action renewed for season 3. I honestly think that's how they should do it, because it's been 2 years since One Piece came out, and it's not coming out till next year, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. It's not coming out till 2026. So we're going to have to wait another year for this to come out. And it's like this show came out in 23? Like, why is it taking so damn long? Can we get to these seasons a little faster? I feel like they should shoot these seasons back to back, especially if they're going to already renew it. It's like, all right, shoot season 2 and season 3 back to back. Shoot them all at the same time. Just release them. Okay, we shot season 1 and 23, and it took us this damn long to get to season 2. Now that we got season 2, hey, we already know season 3 is coming. Let's just go ahead, write it, shoot it, get it out there, and then drop it in 2027. That's how they should be doing these things. They should be shooting them and dropping them in back-to-back years. Yeah, name. It said because he said exactly what I'm about to say. The cast ain't getting younger. The cast ain't getting younger. Pretty soon, these cats are gonna be old as fuck. It's like, why we got this old ass Luffy running around, man? Bro got like some gray hairs and shit, man. Like, this is crazy, So yeah, I feel like they need to start moving quick on some of these shows, man, because it's like, why is this show taking 2, 3, 4 years to come into the next season? T, you look bored. You all right?
I'm about to brighten them up right now by sending them this picture.
Which order? What you get? The number 1 or the number 3?
I don't think waffles go with chicken, so I don't get that. So I get the number 19.
So you don't get the waffles?
No, waffles are nasty.
You're going to Roscoe Chicken and Waffles if you're not getting the damn waffles.
Because I'm getting the chicken. I'm just going here to get some yard bird, some rice and gravy. What's wrong with that? And I'm gonna have the BGs, as you said, the bubble guts.
Damn right.
Oh yeah. Well, you might not have the bubble guts if you don't get that. But yeah,
no, I'm gonna be painting the toilet tonight. Yeah, it's fine.
Here you go, T. I'm sending it to you right now. This is the white-haired chick from you always see her one time. She got the white hair. I mean, she got the black hair and the white fucking fur jacket. And
Is that a chick? That don't look like a chick.
oh, that's a chick I sent you. The message. You gonna see it. If you
So
think that's not a
this is the
chick.
question. Everybody's talking about it. The race swap. Here's the race swap character. First official look as Charithra Chandran as Nefertari Bibi in the One Piece live action. So this is the girl y'all saw in the trailer. This ain't no damn Nefertari. This ain't no damn Nefertari. Why? Netflix, why? Does somebody have an answer for me? Why are we doing this dumb shit? Why are we doing this race swap? I understand she's an important character, but she's not the most important character. So maybe they thought they could get away with it. I don't get it. But there was no need to do this shit, man.
I made a correction on Sci-Fax's channel. You know what? I always claim once they race swap, they never go back. Have you noticed the Fantastic Four? Not only did they race swap from the white girl to the black girl in the original 2000s, but they race swapped the black girl back to a white chick in the current one. The Thing's girlfriend's a white girl. She used to be black, but she was originally white. So I'm like, correction. They do race swap and then go back to the original. I don't know why they race swap in the beginning. It's like, what's the matter with some extremely white chick with blue and blonde?
Is there any hot sauce like
What's
that?
the matter? Why do we have to be like, you know what? We don't have any diversity. Luffy or whatever his name is, he's not white.
Yeah,
and this girl is white.
Look, I'm a mute T. He got some background noise going.
A lot of it.
I again, I call out every race swap I can.
There's no need for it.
It pisses me off because you could just simply cast appropriately. You know,
Joseph Land, a better question. Why don't they all have gigantic racks? I mean, I needed to be like, true to the character. Look at them busts. Look at them busts
that's
on
the
the
most
right.
important. Hey, race swap, no race swap. Just make sure she got a big rack, right?
She ain't busting. I'm not busting. I mean, tighten up.
As long as she as long as she got all of that going on, them assets, I don't care. She could be black, white, Korean, Asian. She don't.
Oh, Jag75 says she's from Bridgerton, so Netflix just used her. She's a Netflix actress. I'm always saying like when you have a contract with somebody, we got to utilize you. Your 6-film contract.
That's trash.
I hate that shit.
I don't like that shit. Let me mute T.
Man,
Man,
mute that.
When T be rolling out, sometimes the audio be like, "What the fuck is going on, man?"
Pick up everything.
I just wait. What up, T?
My bad.
Oh yeah, you good. Yeah, just hit that mute. Yeah, so it's going to continue to happen. It's going to continue to happen. They don't give a fuck. That's just the bottom line. Okay, they don't give a fuck. They continue to do the same shit over and over again because this is who these cats are. This is who Netflix is. They don't have a problem with it.
It's not Netflix, it's the industry. But
yeah, the whole industry.
It's a matter of time. Until,
I didn't know she was a Bridgerton actress, though. Yeah, and now it's like, hey, we got a role for you.
But it's only one way, though.
Go over there and play Vivi. Yeah, there you go.
Like men and women's sports, it's only one way. It's not like we're gonna see like them hire some chick to be like a man's part, like a black female to be a white man. Or like, let's even better. Not gonna see me play Rosa Parks. They're not gonna do that. That's
fucking ridiculous,
ridiculous, right?
You could find if you want to. You could go in a different direction. You don't have to like. Some race swaps are just fucking egregious. It's like Snape. Point. It's like the Snape race swap. Bro, what in the fuck are y'all doing? Like, that's
why'd you do that? Besides, you have a certain actor you needed to hire, and you couldn't find one. If you couldn't find a white actor that like so I forget their name in the chat says, this is our HBO actors, and we have to utilize all these. Oh, we don't have any white actors left. Oh well, I mean, I understand that's one thing, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't the case. It was. Do we have any race swaps yet, Derek? We need at least 3 race swaps per every season.
Hold up.
Who's
hold up
saying
real
that?
quick. We got some folks joining us. Let's bring on the homies. Home dude, shout out to Katie and Andy. What's up, y'all?
What's up? You talking One Piece?
Now you show, huh?
One Piece. Did you guys see the trailer?
Mm-hmm.
How did y'all feel about it?
I don't remember the first season trailer. I liked the first season. Like,
The show's great.
yeah.
So the trailer, I have mixed feelings. I don't know. It wasn't as hype as the first one.
Yeah.
So like I expected it to be a little bit more than what we got. So I don't know if they're just giving you a tease now because they haven't finished a lot of like the editing stuff. So that's what they have currently. So I don't know. It was okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It was kind of lackluster.
now-
So you had the chick.
What about the hot women?
Yeah. Vivi. Being
Yeah.
basically the race swap is in full effect. Because this ain't
Busting? I can't
this
see.
ain't Vivi at all.
Yeah.
She was
And I
busting,
heard,
another one thing.
I heard
How
the.
y'all feel about that?
I think it's hilarious because I heard the kind of cope that she's based on an Indian princess, right? And so that they went and got an Indian actress, but in trying to be, I guess, woke or whatever, sensitive, they don't realize that there's different skin tones in India, and like
she doesn't have to be that
so they
dark.
didn't even get the one that would have been
like similar.
Yeah, like I don't want to talk about like
Patent,
India's caste
right?
structure, but like
She looks sub-Saharan, not Middle Eastern.
Like
yeah,
she wouldn't be the princess
yeah,
technically, but
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
The chick that-
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, because India has a caste system.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
so
what is it?
And she doesn't fall into
And
the right
I'm not saying
caste
I'm not
system.
saying caste
What if
systems.
the casting
are good,
director's
but-
colorblind?
not a cast like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe the casting director's
it's
colorblind.
just
And we'll be like,
so
oh,
egregious
shit.
At this point, it's like, come on, man. Can you guys kind of get close? Can you kind of get close? I'm not saying that you got to nail the character. Like, okay, fine. She should have lighter skin, though. I mean, it's like,
Yes.
come on, get close. They don't see it that way, you know.
What
And
you
then
talking
this
about? She
little
got a good
blue hair.
look. Hold on. She got a good look. Wait a minute. Hold on.
I mean, did you
This
look
little
up T?
blue hair,
I haven't
Remember
seen
that
her.
curry.
No, did
Let
you
me
look
get
up in
some
real
of
life?
that curry chicken. Let's go.
I'm about to say, if you look up in real life, what they look like on here, that one chick, Nico, whatever her name is, she looked crazy different. I was like, that's her? Are you sure that's her? Oh, that's her.
I think Nico Robin looked fine. I think she
Looked
looked okay.
good.
Where's that at?
You only see one slide of her there for 1 second. You only see like a boom, and then it's over. I'm like, who is that? And I
Give
was
me
like,
that Mia Khalifa. I'll take that Mia Khalifa.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go, baby. Y'all-
her.
Yeah, that's
That's
Nico
what I said,
Robin. I can
GT.
rock with that.
That's the grass. Yeah, she looks fantastic.
She looks great. She looks great. Yeah, but I mean, just again, I know Netflix, they're semi woke, and they want to start, pushing the message. It's Hollywood, baby. So I get it from that standpoint. I'm just tired of it, man. Can you guys just cast appropriately, please? Can we just start doing that now? Because everybody's getting tired of that shit. And it doesn't enhance the film at all. It doesn't make the movie or the TV show any better. So, like, what's the point of this shit?
What's the
I just
main
don't get it.
chick from the first season? Nami. She's got like the bright orange hair.
Yeah. I
and
don't know her
like
name.
she has like crazy bright orange hair, but like this chick's supposed to have like super bright blue hair, and it doesn't look like they even did that. It looks like they did that thing where they wanted to make it a little bit like, I don't know, based on her real hair. So
yeah, it looks like they dyed her hair rather than giving her a wig. Like Nami's hair's blatant.
Yeah, like it's
super
crazy.
orange.
But her hair looks blue on the tips, but like maybe it's still black at the roots or something.
Yeah.
Like what's that? What's that? Don't know.
I think most of the original casting was fine.
Yeah.
Nami, like you guys said, she looks great. She looks okay. Usopp is fine. What's the name? Zoro, Sanji, Luffy, all of the five mains look fantastic. And then like everybody else is just like borderline. It's like, all right, now that we got the five main characters good, we're gonna play fast and loose with everybody else. And it's like, come on, guys, stop it. Knock that shit off, man. Knock it off. All right. We can have all of these characters cast appropriately with great actors, and it'll be just fine. This feels like a message. This feels like an agenda. All right. When you see this character right here, oh, this character is really supposed to be this character. It's like, knock it the fuck off. Nobody's buying that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody's buying that shit. But yeah, Thanks guys for joining us, man. I didn't know if y'all was gonna make it. I was like, damn, are they gonna come?
Sorry, we're so late.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Better late than never. I appreciate that. Hey, let's get to these.
You're just racist, Derek.
More topics to come.
You in the chat over here?
What's that?
Slimer's World says, Derek, you're just racist. Just admit it.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously I'm racist.
Duh. Well, if you want to admit it, yeah, that's race swap. Racist. On to the next one.
Nah. It's just funny because I believe that the best way to represent, if you care about representation for races, is to create characters for that person, for that actor. Create a character for that actor, whatever that character may be. It could be, a doctor, a lawyer. It could be a soldier, a cop, whatever. Create. Don't race swap. Race swaps are insulting because basically what you're saying is we don't feel like creating anything for you because you're not worth that. But what we do want to do is just get you in there so we can check off our brownie or get our brownie points for race swapping you or having some diversity in the film and in the movie. So that's what we're going to do instead of creating something brand new for this particular individual, because we want to work with this character, but we don't want to. What's up, T?
I wish it just didn't matter.
That's a creative character. That's not a race swap. You're right.
You wish it didn't matter?
I just really wish that we just lived in a world where it just did not matter.
It shouldn't. It's become such a big topic of discussion. It's like, who cares? Yeah. Remember in Star Wars, when people showed up, it's like, I love the there's no black people in Star Wars. What Star Wars are you watching?
But it does matter.
You want to see what you want to see.
Stuff, especially like when you get to Harry Potter and you get to Black Snape. Then it's like, all right, now it's like this is stupid, and we're getting stupid at this point because of the story and the way the story flows. You can't have a Black Snape. You just can't, man. It's to the point where now we're talking about we're going to change like characters. James Potter will be looked at as a different type of person. Sirius Black. There was no racial component in the original novels. Now there is because they decided to race swap it. It's like now you're adding a racial component where one didn't exist previously because you want to race swap somebody. It's stupid. Yeah.
That's why his last name's Black? That's why Sirius's last name is Black.
You can't convince me they don't want that, though. I'm certain they want that because that's what they like talking about. There's no way that they're so obtuse that they don't realize that now the bullying will have a racial component. But we know Hollywood loves tearing down you think your father was a cool guy? Actually, no, he wasn't. He's a bigot. He's a piece of shit, and now they get to do that. Like zero chance it's not acknowledged that, James had some issues with people of different colors, and different, come on. Yeah,
it's unnecessary. All right. The story is just fine as it is. Cast appropriately and move on. If you want to race swap somebody, you could have did, like I said, they could have race swapped like smaller character, Lavender Brown, like some small character that, it's not that important to the overall story, would have been just fine.
I think even Dumbledore would have mattered less because, like you said, there's not I don't want them to, but at least there's not this weird bullying component to it.
Yep. Yeah. There's no alternate storyline. You're exactly right. Let's hang. You want to mess with my girlfriend? I'm gonna hang up in this tree, make fun of you, and point at you and laugh. That's not gonna happen. And Dumbledore will be like, "Whoa, wait a minute. Yeah. You shouldn't be doing that in a certain demographic in time." And no, it's all right. Who cares? Nobody's gonna notice. It's like, whoa. Dumbledore is one of the things his storyline wouldn't have. But now we're saying that, Andy, you know why they chose the one they chose, because it does have that.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I can utilize that to my benefit. Wait, what?
Yo, let's hit some super chats and gifted memberships before we move on. Shout out to Draconis dropping 5. Derek the DA memberships. Draconis, my man. Thank you very much, everybody. Give Draconis some love. He has his own emoji as well. All right. The top supporters, they get top emojis. So you guys can go ahead and lace them up with some love for the gifted memberships that they drop. Thank you very much, Draconis. You the man for that. 5 gifted memberships, 5 new members of the DA's nightcap crew, officers. What do we call them?
Lead prosecutors.
Well, they're not lead prosecutors. They're assistant DA.
Assistant DA.
Your lead prosecutor.
Deputy assistants.
Shout out to the 5 new deputy DAs. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
I looked that up too.
Thomas team. for 5 says, I was stationed at LRAFB. My brother wanted to go to the Waffle House. Apparently, they would go there while on tour. I just always thought it was whatevs. Like I said, bro, I went to the Waffle House, and man, my stomach was doing backflips. I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, bro, what Coach from Echo Base, man, he was just giggling the whole time. He was laughing. And I was like, Coach, what did you feed me, man?
What time did you go to Waffle House? What time?
What's that?
What time did you go to Waffle House?
It was breakfast. We had breakfast there.
That's where your first mistake is. Waffle House is not a breakfast place. It's a when you're super drunk place.
It's a last option type thing. If you're going there first option,
you made a mistake. You made some bad choices.
See, I'd never been to one. So I was out there in Nashville.
House?
I was out in Nashville at the ICCC con. And I was like, all right, I ain't never been to a Waffle House. Coach said, I'll take you to the Waffle House. Let's go. And so I'm sitting there eating Waffle House. And I said, give me your breakfast because I wanted breakfast. And bruh, in about an hour, it wasn't even an hour. I was
you messed up. The wrong staff is there at that time.
Yeah,
it's a completely different people.
They put the veterans at late night because they sometimes have to fight guests and whatnot.
That's to see someone die, someone to get into an actual fist fight. Like that's you go after you're drunk. Like after the place closes.
Did they clean the floors while you were there?
Remember
I told you cleaning the floor, but they did clean the utensils. There was somebody coming. I saw them bringing the utensils to me, and they was, oh wait, hold up, let me shine this up for you before I give it to you.
That's nice.
And I was like, wait, what? You gonna use that dirty rag hanging on your apron to clean?
Yeah.
What the?
They'll spray the floors down while you're eating.
Yeah.
They'll take a hose and spray the floors, and you have to like lift your feet. They're like, they don't even ask if you mind. They just do it.
Like the wrong time.
Like Andy and Katie said, you got to go there at the right time. You know, if you go there at night,
like 2 a.m.
The chef. Remember how the attendant chef's like a fucking he's a ninja.
Like
that chef's seeing some shit. Don't get in a fight when that chef is on at night because that motherfucker will come out and clean house the entire place. He'll throw all y'all out the back. And I didn't give a shit. Look, he's gangster.
I'm not a young man anymore. Okay, I'm a grandpa now. All right, you got to think about.
That's why they're 24 hours though. You go at night. Yeah.
Well, yeah. True. But yeah, Thomas Dean, I'll never go back. I'll never go back. Yeah, I learned my lesson.
When you're drunk, it's phenomenal.
When you're drunk,
it's never great. It's good when you're drunk.
If you're sick because you're drunk or from the food, like DA's talking about, like. You're sick still, but you think it's because of the drinking, not because I ate the Waffle House.
True.
Yeah.
Right.
Good eye, Hop.
That's wrong.
Save yourself.
Hey, we got Dragon Master Zero for a $5 question. Did Oda personally approve the race swap? Well,
if that's the Netflix guy,
he look. Oda has
the creator.
The rights of first refusal. We don't know Dragon Master whether or not he put his stamp of approval on it, but if it got all the way to you got to figure,
yes.
Well,
he probably said it's good.
He left
because
season
he did
2.
I still think it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But
I think season 1 they got his input because they wanted to make sure it was right. And like Gary from Nerdrotic said, is this going to be the regular season 2 where they not only get rid of the creator, which they did, they start trying to utilize what he set up, but also injecting something else to make it look like a whole completely different season 3 of The Witcher. Yeah. And I'm like, I can see that.
Though? I thought he was leaving for season 3.
I think he got kicked off before the season 2 even started.
The showrunner left during the middle of season 2.
Yep.
The middle. It didn't. But I don't know about Oda. I think Oda's still like. He still has the ability to say no.
That's what I thought.
So your Oda's still in the mix, and if Oda says no, it's no, because that's what he has in his contract. So it's no, you're not doing it. So yeah, I would say if there's a race swap, anything that's happening in One Piece live action, Oda has signed off on it, or he's actually go ahead, it's approved, whatever.
Yeah,
I think that's the case. Which it's disappointing, but. We don't know how Oda thinks. Oda kind of imagined the One Piece world as all of these various races. Mm-hmm. And so maybe he said, that's fine. Go ahead, do that. She's supposed to be from India. Oh, that's an actual Indian actress. Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead, do it. Maybe that's how he saw it, but it's still a race swap in my opinion, because even if, look, you ain't even trying to get close to the way the character originally looked. That's a terrible look, and I'm sorry.
Yeah,
didn't even give him purple hair like Katie. I mean, they could at least give him some purple hair like Katie got, and then be a little bit closer.
Hair ain't purple, man. We've already been through this.
No, and her hair's supposed to be blue, not purple.
Shout out to you, Dragon Master Zero, as always, sir. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate that. Oh, my dual shots. What? Y'all dropping gifted memberships, man. Y'all ain't got to do that, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hold my dual shocks. They have their own emoji. If y'all didn't know, Hold My Dual Shocks got their own emoji. Drop down in the comments. I want to see Hold My Dual Shocks all through the comments. All right. Everybody give them some love, or excuse me, in the chat. I should say the chat. Give them some love in the chat for gifting memberships, helping the DA grow. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Everybody, thank you all for the love, for the support. You guys are awesome. Let's go ahead and give some love to all the new members that just joined up. Here you go. All right, let's get it. Let's get into this right here, man. Let's get into this. I have a feeling like Spider-Man Brand New Day is just the distraction that Marvel needed. It's just the distraction Marvel needed. It's like, damn, everything is burning down around us. What do we have that will distract everybody from Fantastic Four collapsing in front of our eyes? What do we got? Oh, thank God for Spider-Man Brand New Day, starting filming, starting principal photography. Let's go ahead and push as much of this out there as we humanly can. As a matter of fact, if we get any behind-the-scenes footage, release that, release all the new costumes, release stuff on set, release it all. Because we are getting our ass kicked right now when it comes to Fantastic Four, and nobody's feeling Doomsday whatsoever. Mm-hmm. That's why I think we're getting so much. Have you guys been seeing the amount of Spider-Man Brand New Day content and stuff that we're getting? This movie doesn't come out for a year, and they're talking about it like it's coming out in 2 months.
It comes out less than a year.
Well, no, they're clearly filming things on set, like specifically just so they can post it. Like having him walk and like wave at the camera.
Dude, they're trying it all. They've got him hanging out with kids. They're, like you said, they're trying to do anything to be like, hey, let's not talk about the monumental failure of Fantastic Four.
Or not Thunderbolts, Captain America.
Well, no,
but I'm saying all of it.
You can write off Thunderbolts and Captain America. Everybody knew those were bad ideas, right? With Fantastic Four, that's supposed to be the thing building for Doomsday. How do you watch what's happening with that and not have serious questions about who shows up for Doomsday? Like, it looks terrible.
But here's the latest and greatest. So I'm not going to play because it's got music in it, so I'll mute the music. But you can see, you know, they're doing the whole behind the scenes thing. You know, you got Tom Holland walking up, saying hello to everybody, all his old buddies, and he's kind of narrating this like, hey, you know, I'm meeting old friends. I'm seeing people that I, you know, used to, you know, work with a few years ago. And you got all the Spider-Man fans. You got everybody out there watching it getting filmed. And we're just getting an absolute avalanche of this shit. It is really crazy how much stuff we're getting. And look, hey, Spider-Man, I think Spider-Man is one of those heroes that you really can't fuck up unless you try. If you try to fuck him up, you fuck him up. But I think overall, I think Spider-Man is going to be just fine. I think the movie's going to make a lot of money. I think it's probably going to hit $1 billion. I don't have any doubts of that in my mind. You know, the crowds that they've been filming in front of, they've been cheering, they've been loving it. You know, people like, you know, Tom Holland. I think Tom Holland's okay as Spider-Man, but people like Tom Holland. They like Spider-Man. They like brand new, you know, they're ready for another Spider-Man movie. But I think maybe it's just coincidental that, you know, it just so happens that, you know, Fantastic Four is bombing right now. It's absolutely bombing in the box office. Yeah, I'm sorry, T. I'm sorry. T loves Fantastic Four, y'all. If y'all didn't know, T is in love with the Fantastic Four, and Spider-Man is just getting everybody's attention away from Fantastic Four and on to the next. All right, it's like Jay-Z, on to the next, on to the next. They moving on, right? You know, it's like they ready to move on and get on. They don't want to sit up here and dwell with the fact that Fantastic Four is flopping right now. So I think maybe it's just perfect timing. Or maybe Marvel is like, yeah, go ahead, make a behind the scenes movie and make, you know, show all the costumes and let's talk about Spider-Man. Don't talk about Fantastic Four because that's not doing too hot. What are y'all thoughts?
I saw it twice.
You saw it twice?
Yeah, my nephew wanted to go see it again over the weekend. I was like, "Oh, you really want?" I mean, Friday. I was like, "You really want to?" He's like, "Can we?" All right, let's fucking yeah.
We saw it twice too.
Yeah, we saw
Good. See,
we took our family to go see it. So
yeah, we took some kids to go see it the second time, but it doesn't change the fact
y'all
that
liked it. Y'all liked it.
Yeah,
I liked it.
As much as I've liked a lot of the more than I've liked most of the recent Marvel stuff, but it doesn't make it a success. It's a huge embarrassment.
But so I agree, Spider-Man is an easy win because overall there's nothing to dislike about Spider-Man. Like none of the movies have been objectively bad. Tom Holland is easily the worst Spider-Man
in your opinion.
In my opinion,
yeah,
he's easily the worst Spider-Man. And if this film is successful, it's going to be because of the other people in the film. Because I think the last one was so successful because of the other Spider-Man that were in it. Unless they, leading up to this, somehow leak that like Tobey Maguire is going to be in this one.
Well, I also think if it's truly like a street level, dude, that's what makes Spider-Man awesome is the fact that New York City is so much a part of it and like seeing him save people. And they've always done a good job of characters just around him have little mini micro backstories, which is what they lost with trying to tie him into the MCU. It all just became derivative of the MCU. Like separate, tell the fans you won't see any MCU shit in this. It's going to be just,
but you will. You're seeing the
no,
whole
but like
end.
To like, it's not going to build towards some weird saga thing, you know.
I want the video game. I want Howard and his pigeons to be in it. This looks like it's ramping up to be a PS4 video game, and if anybody's played that, I can see Howard being in it. That's my pigeon. That's
negative and all.
Yep. Yeah. And they're trying to say, "Oh, he's not in it now, Andy." That's those reports. Whoever said that, that's a lie. It's a different person. Who is it? We can't tell you that. It's fucking Mr. Negative, duh.
The
like,
thing
hello.
about
and Andrew Garfield wasn't in the last either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think from the trailer and everything that we got, you know, all the information that we have, they even showed it in here for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's clearly, you know, like this part right here, where you can see, you know, this is going to be the Mr. Negative is definitely going to be a part of this movie. They haven't announced him yet. They said that there's a villain, the main villain or one of the villains is somebody that we haven't thought of.
You can see the head right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, we've seen some hints that it's going to probably be Mr. Negative.
What do they call the demons?
I've only maybe read like 2 or 3 comics with Mr. Negative in it. I don't know a lot about the character. But he always seemed like he was interesting, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do you guys know anything about him other than, you know?
Only from the video game. That's the only time. Okay. The only thing I know from is from playing the game.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's more, and you know what he's really 4D? He's a Miles Morales entrance. He's a way to introduce Miles Morales. And that's why I think I'm like, not only this be a good one, but they're not going to do that. But they could. Who's the unnamed chick, the older lady that's in it? That could be Rio Morales. We have the Morales there. And at the end of this,
I don't like Spider Nigga. Do you like Spider Nigga?
What?
Do you like Spider Nigga? Do you like Spider Nigga? I don't like Spider Nigga. You want him?
Who are you talking about? You talking about Miles Morales?
Miles Morales.
We ain't talking about
Miles. Do you like Spider Nigga?
Spider-Man? Where did you come from?
I don't like Spider Nigga. You can have
Where did that even come from?
He's Puerto Rican, all right?
Half Puerto Rican.
Half
Puerto Rican. So, I mean, that's very different.
Yes, man.
I don't.
Why did
I'm
you
sorry,
even
man.
bring
I don't like that character.
Because I talked about, I said, that's how you get to
talking about him.
I said, Mr. Negative, that's how you get to Miles, because Mr. Negative is like an origin story for Miles and his electricity and all about, and then that's where T was like, man, I don't want to hear about him.
Yes.
I don't like him.
A lot of people either like Miles or they don't. Sony got this thing on and like,
Sony's not going to let him be in the movie because they said until they tie up the Across the Spider-Verse films, he can't be used in any Marvel projects.
Which is wild.
Oh, is that what they said?
But can you use Rio Morales?
They have to finish everything first before they'll allow Disney to do anything with him.
Could they use Rio Morales though and set up like the politician point of view on that side? And then let's say that like at the end of Spider-Man, she's about to be mayor and she's going to the campaign thing and it stops at the end there. And then let's say part 5, 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, when they are able to use Miles, picks up with the event that happens at the, you know what I mean? It looks like they're setting their seeds, their feet to
Guys,
make.
keep talking. I'll be right back.
Would you really want to work with the MCU if you're Sony though? Like, no. I'd be thinking we have a better chance of just rebooting Spider-Man on our own.
Yes,
and just doing something fresh.
I mean, not
especially
really.
Since this is supposed to be the last film that is like standalone Spider-Man film.
Yeah,
that
it's like
Tom
the
Holland
last one
does.
Holland's doing on his own.
Sony only knows how to do all the Sinister Six mechanically. They don't know how to do like mutant powers, and it doesn't seem like they can do that shit without Marvel's side. That's why the Andrew Garfield, like everything in there, the Rhino, he was a mechanical fucking. They all had like, or they can't use mutant abilities.
You think it's like a VFX problem? Like they don't have the right team to like make.
Well, it doesn't make the story good. How are you going to make the lizard? I mean, the lizard will work. You can make the lizard, like a kind of robotic. You know what I mean? But you can't make every person squirting in like Shocker. They did. He's engineered. Then we start getting to like
in the Garfield one though. In the first one, he was a lizard person.
And it was kind of weird, you know what I mean? It kind of just felt out of place. All the lizards crawling around from this. It kind of, they didn't do it right. It just felt
he's not
weird.
Like the Beastmaster of lizards. He just turns into a lizard. It's not like he's Aquaman with lizards.
And then they all start following him because he's the biggest one. I don't fucking know. But it's like,
I don't think that's how lizards work, my guy. Like,
but that's how it was in the movie. They're like, hey, he's a big one. Let's follow him. Hey, like,
I've never seen like a herd mentality from lizards except from like Jurassic
He's the queen.
Park, It's like Jurassic Park. They're like, they do move in herds.
Yeah, but I mean, to me, it's Spider-Man's never been able to be cracked without Marvel. And once Marvel helped him, whether they brought in Iron Man or they brought in Doctor Strange.
Didn't Sony do Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man?
Have you guys seen Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man recently?
Yeah, we rewatched it like a month ago for us.
I think both the first one really sucked. Now, there's one part I like when the cop comes, he's like, yo, I did your job for you. And he starts messing with the cop. That little sequence I'll give is okay. Besides that, when he's skateboarding, I'm talking about just writing. When he's skateboarding a fucking half pipe and trying to he's like, yeah, I'll ride him an awesome skateboarder. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, kick Rockefeller off this panel right now. What is he talking?
There's so much wrong. That's why they flopped. Those two,
is his storyline is the best.
Tobey Maguire. I think you said Andrew Garfield.
I said Tobey Maguire, the first one for Tobey. That's what I was like.
Rockefeller having Rockefeller moments again?
No, I thought you were talking about Andrew Garfield. That's why I said the part with the cop when he's like messing with the cop and like
Tobey
Maguire. Tobey Maguire.
Yeah,
they did that, but that was also Sam Raimi. Which
just get the right people. My point is they have way more leverage because they at least have the one superhero people actually want to go see in theaters, which is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So after Tom Holland, they don't need Marvel.
And Spider-Man's this awesome point where he's powerful enough, but he's always still in danger. Like you can have him fight almost anybody, and there's a reliable chance that he's in danger. So there's always
Kingpin. He needs to get to Kingpin, but apparently, I guess Marvel holds the rights to him too, like the TV rights or some shit. Sony owns it. They own the film rights.
Always Spider Boy.
Marvel owns the TV rights.
He's Spider Boy.
Kingpin up so bad.
Well, yeah, from a film perspective, Marvel owns the rights for television. Kingpin and all of those types of characters.
That's why they brought Kingpin in, made him cut pin, and weakened him up. And it's like, wait a minute, we don't want this dude to be all depowered. I want to be bigger and beat the piss out of this little girl. Like, would you say little girl? And just smash her face and throw into the wall.
Film with Kingpin.
And I agree with Uncle T. I want to see a Spider-Man. Like, I miss like the '90s animated series when like homie's like straight up a grown up.
Yeah,
he's like. He's got charisma. He's not like each new Spider-Man becomes more autistic, more nerdy, more
weird.
Like, gee, Will he sounds like Morty from Rick and Morty now.
Yeah.
Like make him a
Gee
man.
Willikers.
Yeah, like legitimately.
Let's move on to this one, right? I got. Oh wait, go ahead, T.
No, I was just saying last night that I really liked Far From Home. That was a very, very, very good movie, right? Except for the last 15 minutes. I mean, Toby and Andrew.
No way.
Andrew was great. Andrew was great, man. I mean,
you talking about Far From Home or No Way Home?
No Way Home.
No Way Home. Sorry.
No Way Home. You said Far From Home. Okay, yeah. No Way Home.
No Way Home was great.
Yeah.
No Way Home was really good.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on. Did you guys see this movie?
No,
but I've seen we're gonna watch it. I've seen the extended clips.
Is hilarious.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
The extended
Yeah, go
clips of
ahead.
his acting is hilarious.
Bruh, this is the worst.
Stop playing about.
Like, I've seen the extended clips as well. I have not watched the movie, and I do not intend to. War of the Worlds has now become one of the top 100 worst movies of all time on Rotten Tomatoes. Ice Cube. What was Cube thinking when he joined in with this? Because it seems like he's literally just reading from the script, and it was a script he just got like 5 seconds before he started.
That's my favorite
They
one.
made this during COVID.
Look at these.
From what I've heard, people were saying they made this during COVID, and so it was just about money. He made it at his house, like he clear, like,
and it shows.
Yeah, like it's very obvious they're not on set. Like he's not being given cues or anything. He just winged it, and it's so bad.
DA, have you seen the memes of they're like you said? I'm almost certain Ice Cube was doing the table read, and they just filmed it. It sounds like he's like reading the words for the first time. It's hilarious.
So I hesitate. I don't want to show because there's a clip, or not a clip, from the actual movie. I don't know. I might actually show this. But let's just talk about it real quick before I get to it, because I'm trying to find the right moment where I got Cube basically just reading the damn. He's just reading the script, bro. It's like, come on, Cube. Come on, man. You got to do better than this, man. I know this is probably an easier paycheck for you, but you just gotta act a little bit.
He's a great voice actor.
At all.
No.
He was the original voice actor in Black Ops 1, Spot Plane Inbound. So I mean, he should have some great.
He works harder in Are We There Yet than he does in this script. It's wild. I'm not even joking.
I did you guys watch the movie?
No, we watched the
all
clips.
the
I've
clips
seen
are
like
awful.
Oh, you just watched the clips. Okay.
Yeah.
Rockefeller, did you watch it?
No.
Okay.
I was watching Fantastic Four
Well,
again.
You're not alone. All right. 3% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Damn.
29 reviews. And I was wondering, I'm like, okay, 29 reviews, 3%. That means only one person probably gave this a positive review. It has to only be one, because if 2 people gave it, it'll probably be like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
It's like 3%. Yeah. So then I hit this thing and I said, all right, who gave it the positive review? Who was it? Because I want to talk to you. I want to talk to this person. So I scrolled down. It's Entertainment Weekly.
What?
Jordan Hoffman. What are you, Jordan? How much did Ice Cube give you for this review, bro?
That's amazing.
He says it's certainly stupid, but it's also a great deal of fun. And I'm like, bro, hey, look, look.
No.
Everybody else, it's bad, really. Irredeemably bad, even for a pandemic movie. Like, everybody else is roasting this movie. All right. There's no doubt that at this very moment, H.G. Wells is turning in his grave. Like, everybody, every critic, that was the only positive review. All right. The only positive review out of all of these reviews was by this cat from Jordan Hoffman.
Yeah.
That's pathetic.
A top critic, mind you.
Yeah.
A top critic.
That's freaking great. That's why you shouldn't review films whether or not you have fun with them. Like, you should be judging by the quality of the film. You should be like, I liked it,
cares?
but it's a 2. It's garbage,
I'm still debating. I'm finding this one clip where Cube was talking, and it's just, but I mean, like, if you look at the movie itself, every film, let me show this real quick. Let me show it. This is so bad, man. It is so I've never seen any movie and again, I haven't watched the movie, but everything that I have watched from this, it's just like Cube phoned it in.
Mm-hmm.
Cube phoned it in. The director phoned it in. The writers phoned it in. Nobody cared. They just say, hey, man, we're going to do Amazon. And I guess there's a lot of product placement in this, like Amazon, like I guess an Amazon delivery driver is like the hero or something. Like, it's just like, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Like, movie making has to get better than this. All right. It has to get better than this. We can't just simply throw in some product placement, throw a star in there like Ice Cube, who's willing to take a paycheck and just read some lines from the script and call it a day. This is why films are falling out with most people because you're just like, you guys don't even care. Like, if y'all don't care, why would I care?
Exactly.
You know?
Like, that film clearly looks like a waste of space. Like, ugh.
Did you say the Amazon worker was the hero?
They said Amazon delivery driver.
He wasn't the source of the complaint. He was the actual one to dispute it. That's the first.
I'm trying to find.
Most of the time, the cops are called because of the Amazon driver. This motherfucker threw my package at me. I was trying to fight me in the park. I don't know what to do.
It's just sad, man. It's just sad at this point. Let me see if I can. Let me share this. Hold up. I'm trying to find, like, this ain't the same clip. I had to deal with this on New Black Street. New Black Street invited me on. I came on this Friday, and New Black Street was showing me this. I'm like, bruh, this is terrible, man. I had no idea how bad it was.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. Yeah.
Let me see.
Nope, that's not it. Let me do this. All right. Let's show this.
There we go.
Me unmute.
Ice Cube, William Radford. For more than
Can y'all see it? Y'all can't see it, huh?
We no, I hear ringtone. No, we only see
it's not gonna show the video. It's not
dude.
I would have to. Yeah, I didn't know if it would or what, because I can see it, but I don't think y'all can see it. So
yeah, it stops you from streaming it.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. But yeah, it was just it's Cube's acting. He's literally just reading. And it's pathetic. And it's like, I feel like, come on, Cube. I know you're better than this, man. You're a better dude than this. You should have said, nah, I can't do this film. I know it's during the pandemic, but I can't do it unless I'm really acting. I can't do this in front of a screen. I'm not gonna be a part of this. You know, pass that on to another actor that can use the work.
$2 million is $2 million. Like,
but come on, Katie, like he's Ice Cube.
I think he doesn't care anymore.
That means he needs $2 million.
Yeah, I think he's at an age.
He got a basketball league. He don't need the money that bad.
He got grandkids.
$2 million, but come on, you don't.
Hey, Grandpa, he got grandkids. You might need $2 million extra too. You never know.
Look, that's different. Me, I could use that.
Money I've ever made, easiest.
You might need that extra. Now you got grandkids on the table. You never know. I heard kids are expensive. I don't know about grandkids. They might be more expensive.
He literally made between $3 and $5 million for that.
God, man! If anybody wants to pay me half of that to phone it in, let me know. I'll take a quarter of that salary.
I legit just thrown out a number.
Dude, and Eva Longoria is in this as well.
Yeah.
Is she really?
Oh
yes.
Yeah. Some of the clips I've seen, she's running around.
I might have to watch it. I might have to watch it. I don't know. I don't want to watch it. I have no desire to watch it, but I might have to, just to see how fucked up it really is. But look, this guy right here, he gave us a sneak peek. If you can't get Cube, you can get maybe the next best thing. This guy is doing the Ice Cube impersonation, and based on what I saw on New Black Street, this is very, very, very accurate to the acting level of Ice Cube.
HQ, do you copy? D-Zam, the aliens just infiltrated the building. You gotta run and get up. Get out of there. The aliens have technology far beyond what we have already known.
Bro, why is this so accurate?
He's doing a better job than Ice Cube because he's at least having fun with it, and Ice Cube is just going through the motions.
Oh,
but yeah, that's how
he's actually acting because he's trying to be Ice Cube, so he's actually acting where Ice Cube was just being himself. And I mean, again, I saw like a 1.5 minute clip, and I'm like, I don't need to watch this movie. I don't need to watch this movie at all.
That's
Ice Cube.
I love his monotone face. Every line he delivers is exactly the same.
It is so
nothing's gonna change.
Look, I only saw 1.5 minutes of this 90-minute movie, and I don't need to watch it. But I'm telling y'all, this dude nails it. He absolutely nails Ice Cube's part.
No, move, get out the way. The aliens just took out NASA and all of the space technology programs.
Move. Get out of the way.
Dude, I'm telling you, that dude did a phenomenal job because it actually sounds like Ice Cube. Like, but that's legit.
Dude,
what it
Ice Cube
like.
reads the script with the passion of somebody like reading their extended warranty. It is so sad. He just doesn't care.
he did, like everybody said, he did better in Are We There Yet? He did better in what was an other movie he did? Oh man, what was the movie he did with the Coen brothers and George Clooney? What was that movie?
Caesar, Hail Caesar, is that it?
Was
or?
it what
Maybe
or
not.
was it?
No.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but
I know he did one
Cube
with
is a better actor than that.
Charlie Day, where they had the fight. That one was pretty funny.
Triple X.
Yeah. He did
State
one
of
with
the
Kevin
Union.
Hart. He tried harder in that film too. Like,
yeah.
Three Kings. Thank
totally
you,
found
Fark YouTube. Three Kings. That's the movie I was thinking about. Yeah, Three Kings is good, man. It's good. It's a good movie. But yeah, Ice Cube. Look, this is going back to the Triple X sequel.
Yeah.
State of the Union, Triple X State of the Union. This is going back to that level, man. That was
after Black Ops 6.
Man.
They gave him that because he did a Black Ops 6 voiceover. They're like, wow, he could probably be a covert operations. Like, fucking.
All right, let's. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. Let's hit some more super chats before we go on with the show. Shout out to Predon Corpse for $5. Why do the Tom Holland Spider-Man movie titles always suck? What was it? Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home, Brand New Day.
I don't know what the home was. I don't know if it's because he's home. In
There was
Marvel,
a
but now
home
it's like,
type. Yeah, they were trying to do something home related. I don't know. Yeah.
Homie.
Yeah, I agree, man. They're not the most interesting titles. You're right, Predon Corpse. Does anybody have an answer? It's just
I don't know. I was just saying this last night. I think that what Marvel's lost is the whole surprise. Like, where's Vision popping out or Black Panther popping out? There's no surprise in their movies anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the one advantage they had, was like they had secrecy. Like when Spider-Man popped out in Civil War, man, that was putting 30 on top of 20. You know what I'm saying? It was just it was awesome. I think they've lost that. That was what was special about them. And I think they're just ordinary. There's nothing special about them. Yeah, I would say this Fantastic Four movie, I really liked it. I think Galactus was probably their surprise moment. But other than that, what do you got? You got SJW, DEI casting. It just doesn't flow well.
Well, I feel like they use what would have been surprises now. They have to tell you, like DA was saying, because otherwise they can't get you interested. Like, look at Brave New World. 10 years ago, that same story, they wouldn't have told you that Red Hulk's in it. They would have framed it like a political thriller, and you would have been shocked when the president turns into Red Hulk. They have to show you, because they know without Red Hulk, nobody's going to go see that film.
Yep.
But don't name it that movie. If you name that, if that movie is called, hey, Falcon, his Brave New World, it does much better than Captain America, who isn't Captain American. That's a simple fix. That's a simple
Captain America.
Even if you did Falcon and the Red Hulk, that would have been a better title. Everybody would have said, whoa, what's the Red Hulk? It would have piqued interest, comic book sales, and Google searches would have went up. Falcon. I mean, you just watered it down to make it be. You cannot dilute your product. The same thing happened when Hummer had the H2, and then they did a stupid idea and said, hey, let's make an H3, and then that ruined their brand. Stop diluting your product. It doesn't do well.
Yep, 100% agree. 100% agree. Thank you, Predon Corpse, for the 5. We got Rafa Balde for €5. Says War of the Worlds. You're not ready. It was insultingly bad. Nothing worked at all. And it's not even the so bad it's funny. 90 long minutes. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I saw a minute and maybe 10 seconds of it or something. And I was like, I'm good. I do not need to watch this movie. This is not going to do anything for my mind, heart, and soul. This is terrible. And there's no reason to move forward at all with it. Okay, I was good after the little bit of new. Thank you, New Blackstreet, by the way. Shout out to Kata and Atreus for bringing me on. Shout out to them for that 1 minute and 30 seconds or 10 seconds that you guys gave me. I was convinced I do not need to watch this movie, not even for fun, not even to see how bad it is. I was like, nah, I'm straight. I'm good. I don't need to check this out at all. So yeah, thank you very much, fellas, for that.
Did you ever watch the original War of the Worlds? I'm not the original, but the Tom Cruise version.
Yeah, I watched the
No,
Orson
not
Welles.
Orson Welles. I'm talking about the Tom Cruise. version.
Tom Cruise. Yeah, Tom Cruise. That was a great movie.
Isn't that funny? Aliens come down and they belch. They're burping. They're burping, and all of a sudden, that was pretty funny.
I'm thinking of a different movie. Is that?
Were they not belching? They were belching, right? I don't know how that was.
Yeah, I thought the Tom Cruise one was solid. Did you guys watch that one?
Yes.
Oh yeah. With the Ivy stuff that they're terraforming.
Yeah, I must have forgot. I thought it was the one with like Jake Gyllenhaal and the water was rising up and like New York was like underwater. I thought that was
That's Day After Tomorrow.
Day After Tomorrow. Okay, I'm getting confused with something else. Okay.
Who directed that movie? I wonder who directed that War of the Worlds.
I don't even know. I'm not sure.
Tim Robbins was great.
For $5, Ice Cube, man, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Check.
For real, man. For real, man. Like, look, Cube don't have to go out like that. he went out like a chump, man. That was crazy. He went out like a chump with this one, man. Hopefully Cube has learned his lesson and we don't see no more bullshit like this.
Dude,
let's go ahead and move on.
Even Spielberg directed that one.
Who it was Spielberg.
Spielberg, yeah.
Okay, that's why it was good. Spielberg, even when he's working with lesser material, with the exception of Ready Player One, I think Steven Spielberg working with lesser material elevates the material generally. But when's the last movie he's directed? He hasn't directed a movie in a while, huh?
Was it
West Side Story? Yeah.
Was that the last movie he directed with Rachel Zegler?
Yeah.
Yep. Shit, Rachel Zegler ran Steven Spielberg out of the movie game. Oh my God, man! Thanks, Ray.
Hey, I think he's a hack. Hey, the stories about
whoa.
Yeah,
you think Steven Spielberg? Steven Spielberg is a hack? Please explain.
What movie did he do that was great? What movie did he do that was great on his own?
E.T. First Encounters of the Third Kind.
Jaws.
E.T. was fucking stupid.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders.
But please, pontificate. Tell us what you think.
Ready Player One convinced me he don't know how to act. I mean, he don't know how to direct. That was a horrible, horrible show, dude. And he works for
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
we don't care.
Jurassic
he works
Park,
for Monsters Inc.
You knew he was getting
that was a setup. He set you up, T.
He did.
You want to hear your thoughts, just so you say, guess what?
He likes Spielberg.
We talking about
Saving Private Ryan.
What about the last Indiana Jones that he was a part of? You don't want to talk about that one either.
List?
Yeah.
Fuck. Come on, man.
I'm on your side, T. And the last Indiana Jones.
Saving Private Ryan. Did somebody throw Saving Private Ryan at this dude, man? Will you knock it off?
Minority Report.
Thank you, man. Minority Report. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, he made freaking 18 where they were like,
damn it. Hold on.
Somebody make one bad movie. And all of a sudden,
let me eat crow.
Eat that goddamn crow.
Minority Report, one of my all-time favorites. I'm sorry. Please, I take back. I misspoke. There you go. I misspoke. Sorry. Jesus.
He has some misses, but he's not overrated.
I even like the animated Tintin film he did,
Yeah.
Oh, his Minority Report. Fableman. I didn't watch that. Was that any good? Did you guys watch Fableman?
I have no idea.
Fableman's? Okay. Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews on that one too. I never watched it. It wasn't in my wheelhouse. All right. Let's talk about it. Box office breakdown. Let's go over the box office for the week. Weapons, number one. Did you guys see Weapons, Katie?
We did. We did.
Andy was scared of it. He got terrified.
Yes. So this is our disclaimer. We do not watch scary movies. It is not in our wheelhouse whatsoever.
I've seen too much scary things in Africa, man. I don't need to watch scary things in the theater, but
but we did go see
what did y'all think?
I liked it.
I really liked it.
Okay. As non-horror fans, you think you could recommend this to other non-horror fans?
Yes.
I don't know about that because I feel
other
like
non-horror fans.
Other non-horror, like you guys said, you don't watch scary stuff.
Yeah.
Could you recommend this to other fans? Because I think you can.
Yes. No, 100%.
I think horror fans would be disappointed with it, though, if I'm being honest. But the things I liked about it, like I didn't think the last third of it was scary at all, which I appreciated because I was like, it was getting so tense. I'm like, damn. simmer
It
down.
was a release, huh? It was a release.
It was a release, yeah.
Yeah,
The ending's cathartic.
Can't handle it
I
anymore.
thought the ending was funny, and I was very happy. But my friends who really like horror, they hate the ending. I'm like, to me, it was like arachnophobia. I like that type of horror that becomes kind of comedy.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like to me it kind of checks a lot of boxes. It does have the creepy horror vibe. It has a little bit of a mystery vibe to it as well. You're trying to figure out what happened. Definitely comedy, tons of comedy in it. It's really funny. It's unexpected comedy, which I enjoyed. Yes. And I feel like it kind of digs into. It feels like and I heard Gary from Nerdrotic talk about this. It feels like one of those anthology movies that used to, or anthology like TV shows like Friday the 13th, the series, The Amazing Stories, Twilight Zone, whatever. It feels like one of those stories just kind of expanded. And I enjoyed that aspect of it. It had like a folklore, you know, it even starts off with the little girl with Once Upon a Time, kind of like, oh, this is a story that happened. And, you know, and you're kind of just, you know, okay, let me just settle in and watch this kind of creepy little folklore type story, and I enjoyed it from that moment. It's like, oh, I was locked in the entire time. I've already seen it twice.
Really? That's awesome. Did you like Jimmy, or did you like the junkie kid?
Yeah.
I thought he was hilarious. Like,
But I love the delving into each different character and making that chapters, and then showing like what their motivations were and like their story. I really liked it. I like the way it was filmed. The cinematography was phenomenal. Yeah. The music that they chose to go along with it fit so well. It was, and I think a lot of times, like, it was very obvious when it was going to be scary, and so it built up to it, and it told you were going to be scared, but it was still like a jump scare.
Yeah. No, it was really well directed, well written. Did you guys? I guess you guys probably never saw Barbarian.
I went and watched it that night because people like compared
did
to
you?
Barbarian. Yeah. So after we did the review, I went and watched. I liked it more than Barbarian, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think Barbarian is a good movie, but I think this one's even better. And I don't know if you guys heard like some of the stuff that's come out. Like his star is about to rise.
He feels like he's being anointed. He's like he's being chosen. Is that what you're talking about?
Because
he's the drug addict guy with us.
He's from the Whitest Kids You Know. And so he's now going to do the Resident Evil movie.
He's in talks to do something with DC, apparently. Like,
see, he took advantage of his drug addict role. You know who else did that and shot for the stars? Samuel L. Jackson. Man, forget you. He got drug addict, and you know, and Coming to America. Now look where he is, 40 years later. So you might get a shitty job like drug addict and weapons. You sell the shit out of that drug addict.
The director.
Oh,
the director.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zach Kreger. Is it Kreger?
I think it's Kreger. I keep saying Kreger, but Kreger.
Yeah, Zach
I've
Kreger,
heard it. I've heard it both ways.
Okay.
But yeah, he has. I saw it. We were talking about it on George the Giant Slayer. Where is it at? Here it is. So Zach Kreger wrote he already has written a script called Henchman. All right. It follows a low-level henchman in Gotham who gains notoriety by incapacitating Batman through a stroke of luck. And he says Harley Quinn and the Joker are in this. He hasn't pitched it yet to DC. It sounds interesting. I'll be honest, man. You know, a little regular henchman in Gotham. He kind of, gets the better of Batman in one little moment. And now, it's like he's the guy. He's this major henchman, or maybe he's getting, a little bit of fame. I don't know. I like this storyline. But yeah, Zach Kreger, he's doing things that are different. He's doing things original and interesting. He's not just, all right, I'm just going to make a sequel to Barbarian, and I'll make a sequel. He already talked about he has a sequel to Weapons. But yeah, that's, to me, this is what you need to do, like branch out.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see his Resident Evil movie and what he does with that.
And Resident Evil is coming up. Yeah.
I'd be interested to see a sequel to Barbarian. Sorry, not to Barbarian, to Weapons, because of with the ending. I think there's a lot of subtext and lore there, like you said. Yeah. I'd really like to know, like, when you find the antagonist, like, where did that person come from? Like, where did they learn that stuff?
Yep. Yep. Freakier Friday came in second place. Look, poor Fantastic Four. I mean, they was going up against Freakier Friday and Weapons and like, all right, we should be able to take. Nope. You can't take first place. You can't
I'm
win.
shocked at how well Freakier Friday did.
Look how many theaters it's in, Katie. It's almost compared to everything else. It's got the most theaters in it too. So I mean, it better have done good. Almost 4,000 theaters compared to everybody else. Got about 3,300 average.
But were you guys surprised by the Freakier Friday totals?
Nah, because that's all. I mean, I've dated 3 girls that were into Freaky Friday. I don't know why, but you know what? Chicks that they're into that shit are fucking into that shit. Now they got to add the grandma role and make it for like youngers. I mean, it's like
stated here on this live stream, Rockefeller's dating weirdos because who's into Freakier Friday as an adult?
Rockefeller has to type. So if you went and saw Freaky Friday, give Rockefeller a call.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys saw it?
No. Andy said if you're into Freakier Friday,
you're into it, give Rockefeller a call.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Absolutely not.
Nose rings, I love them. Like colored hair and shit.
Sledge says a lot of women went to see Freakier Friday, and it's kind of a girls' movie, I guess. Take grandma and granddaughters and all that kind of stuff. It's supposedly a fun Disney movie. A lot of people thought it would do better than Weapons, because of the history. Yeah, but even when the original one came out, it didn't do that well.
No.
Freakier Friday with no freaks? Nah, I don't want to see that. Come on.
On a separate note, because I don't know if you guys already touched on it, did you see that they're putting a sing-along version of K-pop Demon Hunters in theaters?
We already talked about it.
We talked about it.
Are you going, Katie? You guys?
Yeah,
Andy already looking. Yeah. Andy like, no, we're not going.
I'm going.
That might be where we go see different things.
Yes,
I'm not
Andy doesn't have to go. I'm going. I can't wait. So
that sounds as awful as when you see the flights with the chicks going to Taylor Swift singing Taylor Swift. Like, no.
Can't wait.
Yeah, we went. We had shared this earlier. The sing along event. It's right there at T. It's right there at the Cinemark, bro. All right,
can't
right
wait.
up the street. Yeah.
Why would I want to go see that?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you, man? It's the biggest thing on the planet right now.
They're playing it in grocery stores. I've heard it at a Smoothie King. I've heard it at the Walmart.
That music is everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm out of my. Is that Whoop Gangnam Style? What is that? What?
It's not Gangnam Style, no, but it's it's K-pop, man. It's a lot of. I don't know how to describe K-pop, other than somebody said it earlier. It's 90s hip hop, or it's 90s R&B mixed with 90s pop.
Yeah,
it's like the two of those kind of had a baby, and there it is. K-pop.
So K-pop is different than when I walk into a sushi spot in Anaheim Hills and they're playing some music. I don't know what they're saying, but it's grooving. I'm like, whoa, I'm like,
you to the Blue Man Crew? Hell no.
Uncle T, watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Watch the beginning of
it. T ain't gonna ever watch it. I can tell y'all that right now. He ain't gonna ever watch it.
Now, what's gonna be hilarious is if the K-pop Demon Hunters, the sing-along, makes more money than Freakier Friday.
I'm interested to see how it does when it's in the theaters.
Oh, it's really going to the theaters.
Yes, that's
it's going in the theaters, bro. You need to pay
2 days, one weekend,
man.
2 days, Saturday and Sunday. T. They're gonna have a sing along, and Katie's gonna be there with her purple hair singing along.
Yep,
they're trying to cancel T right now.
Why? Why are you trying to cancel me? Because I don't know about sake music. Come on, that's just sake.
So yeah, he gonna get DA canceled. Yo, man, stay chill, man. I don't know what y'all saying in the chat. I just saw that.
What I do? Let me check out. Hong Kong,
hey, man, don't be racially
great cartoon.
That's all. Hey, look, I feel like this, like with Korea and the East basically taking over everything right now. It's only a matter of time before we just start to see more and more of this. Like anime, obviously, is dominant. And I was mentioning it earlier when I was talking about this Squid Game, from Korea. one of the biggest shows in Netflix's history. Parasite from that was also another one that won. That was amazing. Great movie. Yeah. And now, you know, T had mentioned it before, Gangnam Style, although that was kind of old. That was like maybe like 10, 12 years ago. Yeah, but I mean, it's from Korea, and it's from, you know, Asia. It's from Japan. It's from China. Neza too. The only movie right now that's sitting over $2 billion. And they're going to re-release that. They're going to re-release that into the States as well. I just think, look, Katie already dancing to Golden or something in her head.
Yep,
She's already singing. She's singing it in her head. She's dancing it. Enjoy that. Hey, Andy, I want to add to the theater review, bro. I want to add to the theater review from you, Andy. How did you enjoy K-pop Demon Hunter sing along? Do you know the songs? Do you know Soda Pop?
Unfortunately,
I've watched it. I like it. Good.
I walk in and be like, what are you doing? She's like, watching K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm like, again?
How many times have you watched it?
Look, let me sit down and watch it with you again.
4? That's lightweight for some people I know.
Lightweight. Are they making love to that music?
Hey, whoa.
T, that's a little personal, sir.
That's a little personal.
Man, that's a little bit too personal, man.
First off, no shame on this channel. I would. So if there's any K-pop Demon Hunters out there,
all right, let me ask you, Katie,
rock.
Wait, Katie, what's your favorite song on that?
Favorite song?
In the K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack.
Oh,
come on. Let's hear it. Which one am I downloading, Katie?
It's either Golden or Takedown.
Which one am I downloading? One or the other? I get one. You tell me which one I'm downloading, Katie.
All right,
Golden's
you said
probably
Golden or Takedown.
Easiest one to listen. Yeah, Takedown's dope though.
And Andy, what's your favorite song?
I'll be honest. Up until about halfway, I'm like, this music's terrible. What the fuck am I listening to? But the song when they do the duet with the Demon Boy, that's decent. Whatever that is.
Free.
The free.
Free.
That
That was
one,
decent. I was like, okay.
I'll admit, Free is solid. Free is a solid song.
And actually, I changed my answer. Your Idol's the best song on that whole thing.
Your Idol.
Your Idol.
Katie can't pick me. There's a
they're
smorgasbord of great
just
music.
so good.
There's 4 songs. Which one am I listening to?
Listen to Your Idol.
Okay. Got this one right here.
That soundtrack is on repeat everywhere she go, man. Regardless in the car, getting ready for work, and whatever it is. Right? Yeah. Hey, look, it's a takeover, man. I think Eastern Entertainment is taking over. I've been talking about it for the longest time. This is just more proof of that. So it is what it is. I think K-pop Demon Hunters in the sing-along is going to do in amazing numbers, amazing amounts. Hold up, let me see. Hold up. Did Mac, did you send me something? Somebody sent me something. No, it wasn't Mac. Never mind. All right. Let's wrap things up. Let's go ahead and run through these last few gifteds. We got Predon Corpse with a 1 gifted membership. Shout out to you, Predon. Scotty AU coming back with another gifted membership, bruh. You're doing the most. Thank you very much, sir. Anime Mania 500 drops a gifted membership. Everybody, thank them. Thank Predon. Thank Scotty. Thank Anime Mania for the love that they've given to the channel. And then also I want to announce that this coming Friday, not this past Friday, but this next Friday, I will be starting my anime nights stream. All right. So at night, same time as the nightcap. All right. Which is usually 10 o'clock my time and on. I'll be doing my anime night stream, and we're just going to talk anime. It might be an hour. It might be longer than an hour. But we're going to start talking more and more anime. I'll be dropping some more vids on Anime Heads, talking about what's coming up. One Piece is coming up, Demon Slayer coming up, even K-pop Demon Hunters. That's kind of anime related. So we'll be talking about all of that stuff over on Anime Heads. So look for more of my content. If you guys want to see, hey, what's your opinion on content of this, of that, when it comes to anime? I got a whole anime empire behind me. We are going to start doing more and more anime content. The boys, my son Daniel, Debo, and Reggie, they are dropping more and more anime content on Anime Heads. If you guys go over there right now, you'll find a ton of videos that they just uploaded over the past week. They're trying to grow. All right. And then don't forget, we come to your town. All right. We do travel tours. We bring the anime Family Feud and anime game shows to local conventions. We just got through doing Anime Expo down downtown LA. Had a great time. That video is up. We just got through doing Anime Matsuri. That video is up. So go check those videos out. And let us know if we should come to your neck of the woods. All right. When it comes to anime conventions, because we're trying to, really do this. All right. So thank you everybody very much. Oh, shoot. One more. Anime Mania, member for 3 months. Great show, guys. As always, y'all rock. Thank you very much, bro.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate it. Yeah. So lots and lots more anime content. We're going to try to push it more on the anime head side. We'll still talk about it over here, but my high recommendation is go over to Anime Heads, check it out over there, help build that channel up. And then once we get monetized, we're about to get it cracking. It's going to be anime galore. All right. I'm looking forward to it. Appreciate y'all. Let's give some love to all the new members that just joined up. Here you go. All right. Last thing. I know we don't really talk a lot of sports on this, but did you guys know that there is a new women's umpire? We have the first ever female MLB umpire ref the game. All right. Here she is, Jen Paywall, the first female umpire in MLB history, calls her first game behind home plate. Let's see how she did.
I'm not gonna like this. I like that. Hey! Right. I'm here.
We hope you're ready. And here we
Nice.
What was that?
Ball. She called that a ball?
She called that a strike.
That sounded like ball.
Nah, strike. When she points.
I know she points, but it sounded like she said ball. That's why I was like, wait, ball? She pointed.
We wish her.
I know my hand signals. It sounded like she said ball.
That it's gonna be a rough
one. What took so long for that? Why did that take so long?
What do you mean?
For her, like, why weren't women like? I don't see no problem.
Oh, why did it take so long? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, because let me tell you why. Back in the 80s and 90s, if you had an argument with the umpire, you bump bellies with him. You said, "What's the problem, Blue? You got a fucking issue? All right, now that's called wrong, motherfucker. No, you get out of here. I'm not wrong. You are." Imagine a female doing that to a fucking player. Hell no. Nah. And post Me Too movement.
That's fucking awesome, dude. I think that's awesome that she's there. I mean, of course, is that a DEI hire?
The bellies with her. Wrong call. Imagine me run up there and be like, hey, Andy, wrong call. You start bumping bellies with her. You don't know what the hell you saw, ref. You get the hell out of here. Canceled. I'm not getting into that dugout. They'll be canceled.
And one last thing. Y'all heard about Dildo Gate. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought you were making a Dildo Gate joke. I thought you were talking about the first umpire because they had to be batting away the dildos. I thought you were making a joke about that. I'm like,
segueing in. A nice segue.
Yeah.
Why are they green?
Look, I don't want to go over all of the details. This is the
stick
best
to the wall.
meme by far that I've ever seen when it comes to this situation.
Pay us what we are worth. Come on, kick it off the field. Come on, now,
pay us what we are worth. They said
my favorite is
there you go.
The one with Bush when they're whispering into his ear. It's like, "Sir, a second dildo has hit the MPOBA."
Yeah,
but it's up to like 4. They've thrown like 4 dildos now.
Bruh. So my favorite thing to do, Andy, is go into comment section of the YouTube. People talking about this and say it's the one that they stick to the wall, because that's what Miss Sparkle told us last week, and we're all like, "What the fuck?" So now if he's going to comment, say it's the dildos they stick to the wall too. People are like, "How the fuck do you know that?"
They had
another. I don't need to tell you.
And it was saying like, because they were having a policy where you couldn't bring bags in because they're so worried about people smuggling in these dildos. And it just showed the post, and it showed Christopher Walken holding the gold watch from Pulp Fiction, that he smuggled in his ass.
Oh no.
It was just those two. It's like, you thought we were bringing them in our bags.
So you can actually bet on this. I don't know if you guys are aware, but you can go on to Polymarket and you can bet another dildo thrown at a WNBA by August 10. All right. And they say it's a 99% chance. You could actually throw money in on this at Polymarket. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I couldn't believe it when I was watching it, but it's like, you know what? We live
That
in
is
clown
awesome.
world.
The
Look,
odds of a dildo being thrown on the court.
Well, I heard you guys talking about the janitors getting paid more, and I mean, rightfully so. Like, they have to clean up all the dildos. Like, it's
not to mention this sludge off the wall. You stick them on there.
for a living. If that's your job, if that's part of the job,
Just put on gloves.
I'm gonna need a little bit extra for that, man. I was just asking the question: how they getting these dildos past security?
Don't ask. It's called suitcasing, D. It's called suitcasing.
You don't know, and you don't want to know. All right, let's wrap things.
Katie's face was perfect. She was like, "No, I don't even want to know." That's a fucking disgusting word, right?
Katie, like, nah, it's not ladylike. All right, let's go around the horn. Let's talk to everybody. Let's see what you guys got coming up. Let's start with the homie Uncle T. What you got coming up, T?
I don't know, man. Hey, you see this behind me? I told you that's a mermaid. Realize what's going down. I might do a little pop-up stream tomorrow or Tuesday. Make sure your notifications is on. You know what I mean? I do my thing. I'll probably put out some more content. Tuesday, I'm going to go see Weapons, so I'll do it out of the theater reaction for that. Hey, I appreciate y'all joining, man, and bearing with me, man. Hey, I love all of y'all, man. Thanks so much for being a part. I love all the jokes. Keep them coming. Great to see you.
Appreciate it. Thanks for being here, T. Appreciate you. Hold my dual shocks, Katie, Andy. What you guys got coming up this week?
Streaming all week, kicking off tomorrow with Catch Up Monday and videos every day.
There we go. There we go. I love it. Love it. Short and sweet. Appreciate that. Thank you. Rockefeller Plaza. What you got coming up this week, bro?
Shout out to the panel and to the chat. Thank you all so much. I got bonfires and coffee Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. I play video games, drink coffee. Come hang out. I drink coffee. A lot of it.
There you go. And then don't forget, we got the DA's office. We got the nightcaps Tuesdays and Thursday nights. We'll be hanging out, just chopping it up, you know, doing what we do. And then Friday is going to be the very first episode of Anime Nights. If you are anime fans, look forward to that. We're just going to hang out and talk anime like we do. You know, we do it anyway, but I figured I might as well just have a dedicated stream just for that. And then look for more anime content on Anime Heads. Get over there and subscribe if you haven't already done so. That's going to help my son build his channel out. And then, like I said, we are ready to go ham. All right, we are ready to go ham with anime context, anime reactions, anime skits, anime reviews. You name it, we're doing it. He's got a really strong passion for it. And then, of course, all of the game shows and everything that you guys see at the conventions. We want to start making it out to more conventions. I think we're going to probably do Anime Chibi out there in Ontario. So we're going to do that. We might do San Diego. Again, we did that last year. We'll probably do Anime San Diego this year. So we're going to be coming around the country to various anime spots. So if we should come to your area, hey, let us know. Let us know what the turnout is, and we'll be there. But everybody, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out on the DA's office. It's been wonderful. You guys take it easy, and we will. Oh, wait, did I miss one? Nope, I did. I got them all. All right. I appreciate you guys. Everybody have a great week, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Enjoy your week. Peace out.